And we're good.
Welcome back. Oh, it's you. You want to go?
And we're good.
Oh, you're telling me I'll snap. All right, welcome back, everyone, to Dog Pound Expo. We now have PGA Mexican running Tales of Arise New Game Plus. For those of you who are joining us or have been here this whole evening, I'm going to talk about the charity real quick before I hand it over to PGA. We are supporting To Right Love on Our Arms this year, a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for those struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They exist to encourage, inform, inspire, and also to invest directly into treatment and recovery. For the last 16 years, To Right Love on Our Arms has made over $3 million in donations, and has given that out to those funding out to 105 unique different organizations and counseling practices. So they do amazing work. So anything that you can do would be greatly appreciated. Additionally, we do have one more target remaining before the end of this event, which is the Shovel Knight Gold Armor, and we are at $6 out of the $100 for that. So if you would like to see the Shovel Knight Gold Armor be met, the time for that is coming close to an end. But without further ado, I will hand it over to you, PGA.
All right, thanks. Welcome everyone. This is Tales of Arise New Game Plus. Pretty much any percent. So essentially, this is where we start. When you have New Game Plus, you unlock a bunch of stuff, so you can pretty much dress these guys up as much as, or as different as you want. He is not what he... Oh, well, it's going to be in a towel. So we got thirst traps here for days. So it doesn't matter. It's just a cosmetic thing that you'll see. One of the issues in the run that will find is that anytime we pick up a new piece of armor, it kind of automatically transfers, so we're going to be back and forth anyways. So it doesn't really matter what we put on the two main characters, Alphen and Xion, but yeah, so it's a long run. Let's get to it, and we're going to start here in 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to be skipping a lot of stuff. Slow start, but...
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees. Guess I'll go back to my room. I'm a slave.
Okay, so essentially we're on Dana, and we're in Calaglia. So, Alphen wakes up, essentially. He has no memory of, like, his past. He wears this iron mask. He's essentially a slave, but the mask is kind of suppressing his memories. You can't see that because he's not wearing it because of the cosmetics, but essentially he doesn't feel pain, he has no memories, and he kind of just woke up in this camp and has been working. And essentially we're gonna we're gonna run into a resistance and join it. It's kind of it's a crazy story. A lot of cutscene skipping in this run. A lot of fast travel in this run, which is good. Some menu navigation, but...
Interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
Alright, so...
Out of curiosity, does the
Renans are here? I have to find an exit.
Does
Get the
it,
hell
because
out
it's a new game plus, does that make the game harder?
You can make it harder. It does not make it harder. There's like different difficulties or different settings that you can put on that definitely make it more difficult. But essentially, if you're just doing a new game plus, it's just kind of you're starting over.
Okay. So it's not a Dark Souls style new game plus. It's more of like just starting the game over with your over level characters.
Yeah, essentially, it doesn't automatically like up the difficulty or anything like that.
Okay.
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
All right, first skip of the game. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna have to change some art in here.
To the wide, I call my own shot.
Okay.
Kind of new for me, if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Why did
But this is the first
Stay
time we
sharp.
meet Xion.
We're
She's
going in.
pretty much going to be with us the entire game now.
Glad I heard you.
And that's Zephyr, who's leading the resistance in Calaglia.
With all the costumes, it's definitely giving off that when your custom character makes an appearance in the cutscene right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because
You can make them pretty ridiculous, to be honest. And then if you watch the cutscenes, they're wearing whatever you put on them, so it can be pretty funny.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Ooh,
I'll take you all.
too close.
One final push.
Right.
Give them all we got.
these little ones are hardly worth our time?
Pathetic. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no
See,
end
Zephyr
in
knows how to
sight.
You
speedrun.
sure won't hear me complaining.
Let's stop them. Normally, we should take a mass. They're harvesting the astrals.
Right. They have machines from.
So essentially,
Do they really?
what we're finding out is that there's 5 lands in this planet, or in this world, I guess. I guess you can say 5
We have another
countries.
secret hideout in Ulzbek, not far from here.
And each one has a different astral energy. And what they're finding is that the people that rule these separate countries are harvesting
It's edible. Huh?
each area's specific astral energy.
Okay.
We've almost made it to
None of the story makes sense really, but that's pretty much the backstory to what's going on here, why there's a resistance.
Since this is a new game plus, is there a minimum required level that you go into new game plus with before starting this type of run?
It's just whatever you ended at. So like my first new game plus run, I was only, I don't know where I was like level 40 or something like that.
Okay.
So you continue to level through new game plus as you keep doing it.
Zephyr.
So it really depends on what I don't know what the lowest level would be that you could complete the game, because it gets pretty difficult at the end, whatever you found. So it could vary probably anywhere from like 35 to 50 if you did everything.
We can't chase after every.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crow active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe.
So the Crimson Crows are is the in this country. Each country we will come to find has a resistance group because the person that is running the country is generally a D-bag.
Standard JRPG stuff.
So this is what it
All right, so we ran all the way down here and we're like, oh, hey, those people are dead. And then we're going to run all the way back and tell them, hey, those people are dead.
I'd rather go down fighting.
Integral to the story.
Very integral. Yeah, because usually in JRPGs, the one group that is the one kingdom that has a nice leader, it's like, oh, nice leader. Hope nothing bad happens to him. Later in the game, so happens.
Well, do I have a story for you? Buckle up.
Oh no, not again.
All right, so that's where we would level stuff up, but we've done this run like 80,000 times, so there's nothing to level up.
You see anybody around here?
We're pretty much maxed out. There are other stats max out, but it takes forever. You're essentially getting these certain like minerals or items in the game that up your strength little by little. So in order to get everything to the max, it does take a little bit, but you could grind it.
Is this like a playthrough that you've done several times on this account? Okay.
Yeah. So saves are on pretty much one like load or whatever. So like my time on this save is like 150 hours or something like that.
Oh wow.
So that's over like the first actual playthrough because I enjoyed the game so much. Forgot what we were doing here. It was like close to 90 hours or something like that, and then the rest is just speed runs. So 3 hours, 4 hours at a time.
Oh wow. That wolf is not dying.
No, because they're teaching us about the supposed these boost attacks. Get past it until she hits 2. Luckily, there's not too many of. There's I think 2 more where we have to worry about it, but generally speaking, it's not bad. It's just anytime they introduce a new mechanic into the combat, they're like, hey, use it, or otherwise you can't go anywhere.
They just give you invincible enemies to fight.
Pretty much, yep.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
All right, so we're going all the way to these ruins over here because Xion wants some clothes. That's what's going on. So I don't really have a different reasoning than that. That's funny.
It's interesting to see you can see all encounters that is possible because all the enemies are already loaded into the world, so that makes it easier to deal with.
All right, so we're gonna eat our super porridge. So I call it the super porridge because this is the first time that we have to cook, and the first thing that you make is porridge. So Xion makes porridge, and then with the additional buffs that you get in New Game Plus the buff of cooking, each character has different cooking buffs depending on what you're trying to cook. So between all of the bonuses, this porridge actually, the effects last essentially almost 2 hours.
Oh my god.
So we pretty much have these porridge effects almost, for like two-thirds of the game.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the great
Appreciate that, man.
conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling.
What is the usual amount of time that it lasts for?
Maybe it's a good
I think if you were just to play the game and you were actually like making that as your first porridge, it would probably be like 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Something like that. Yeah.
Been walking around for a while now.
This thing. So you can tell it's you can see the fork and the knife under the mini map. That is how long that's slowly going to go down from top to bottom. So the gold is going to become black, and that's the level of the effect. So that fork, you know that cooking buff is still happening. So they're pretty much going to stay on screen for a very long time.
Sites like this are completely normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
This must be.
So there are benefits to having your characters really maxed out on their abilities. So that when you get to this new game plus, it is a lot easier.
And there are a bunch of different things that you can cook that give you some. We generally in the run don't cook because it just takes, you know, the menuing, navigating the menu, especially when you're at like level 99 with all your stuff, is usually not worth the time. All right, so we're gonna do this. Okay. All right, now we're good. All right, so we found some clothes. Shion's happy. We're going back. I forget why we need clothes, but she was really all bent out of shape. She's like, yo, I need clothes.
I feel like there's a
Get back to
a sketch that you could do with this, with that some clothes at the soup store. Get clothes in the ruins.
All right, so we want to. How do I open? We want to go back to Uzbek. So this is the first time we can fast travel, and now we fast travel. We do a lot of fast traveling in the game until we get to about the second or the last third of the game, and then the game just for no reasons like, hey, we're gonna take this ability away from you for funsies.
You see anybody around here?
I guess it's better than in some games where it doesn't give you the ability to fast travel to the last third of it.
True.
Just where do you think you're going?
I mean, we're pretty like early in the game, and they're like, here you go. So
Nowhere. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
that's right. I'm a big boy.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual.
All right, so essentially we're going back to the camp that we started the game in because we found out that they're essentially under attack. And Alphen's like, yo, not my people. Be real mad.
Gotta go save.
Mm-hmm.
Now you'll learn.
Mess with my friends, will you?
You just crossed the wrong line.
Very difficult fight there.
Hey, damn it.
That was very close. I don't know if we're gonna win that.
I was worried. Might have had to just reset the run, but
Too late.
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
asking if you're too late and then standing there for an extended period of time is definitely the thing to do.
Uh-huh.
Doc. Cole.
Am I too late?
Yeah.
We're just staring in the sky for a little bit.
Another difficult fight. Thank God we had the super porridge.
Are you...
And the stick I found. I love the fact that your character's just wielding a pipe.
Yep. There's that's another one of the cosmetics. You just end up I don't know. I forget sometimes where we can fast travel. Okay, we can fast travel back. Perfect. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. There's like a whole like farm set essentially. So like some of the characters are using like watering cans and like picket fences as like weapons. I'm pretty sure Alphen's is a like a pitchfork. So they have some crazy stuff in there.
Yeah, what's wrong? Got it.
But this is the funniest, just a big pipe.
If he had more raggedy clothes, it would look like he was a hobo that climbed out of the sewers to beat people up with a
We've
pipe.
reached our destination.
Actually, Alphen's, I forgot. I should have put it on. Alphen's is a giant carrot. So you just run around with a giant carrot. So I forgot about that one. I should have put that on, but this is, it's a good second.
Oh boy.
All right, so we came all the way back. talked to Zephyr again. He's the leader of the Crimson Crows, and essentially he's like, yo, we're gonna go fight the Lord. You ready? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I got nothing going on.
I guess if I have to.
Yeah, I guess I'd, you know, I'll fight for freedom, whatever.
Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renans from the front.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
Super big inconvenience for me.
Way easier for me to stay a slave. So Zephyr is pretty much he's the distraction. He's like, hey, we're just gonna go knock on the front door. You guys go to the back door. And I'm like, oh, okay, you're a good leader.
Gates of fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close. We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down.
Yeah, and Super Porridge still going strong.
What does it do?
I forgot. I don't even remember. I can't.
Let's get in there.
It doesn't hurt us, but I don't know what it does.
Is this someone's idea?
Man, this is the Super Porridge is good.
Yeah.
What is its benefit?
It's a placebo.
I don't know.
Nothing. I just know it's a bonus.
Does something.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we found the back door. It wasn't locked. We're in there. All right, so we've got another this is where we learn to do our, I forget what they call it. It's essentially a burst attack.
Is this the super move?
Yeah.
So first they taught you how to attack, then they taught you techniques, and now here's the super move.
Time to see what this blazing sword can truly do. I won't show you any mercy.
There we go. So essentially, if you just hold down attacks, it's a boost strike. Which we will be using towards the end because we use some of the, and then we have these bigger attacks.
Consider yourself finished.
So he's big dead. But the boost attack is important because we're going to use that a couple of times, especially in the last couple fights, boss fights, and that's where it can actually get a little tricky because the longer you hold it, the more powerful it becomes, but it also eats up more of your health. So you're trading damage for HP.
It takes your health?
Yeah.
We're pressed for time.
Huh.
So the longer you hold it, the more your health goes down, but the stronger the attack is. So it becomes, because we're so leveled up and we're so powerful, it becomes a super powerful move. But if I use it too liberally, sometimes if it doesn't kill like I plan on it, Alphen can end up dying. Which doesn't stop because we'll have more people in the party, so like he just goes down, but then it just wastes time because then you have to revive him.
Okay.
I forgot. You can't feel
But it's not a move that we really have to use because we're so strong until later in the game when some of the bosses actually start becoming a little bit more difficult.
We have to save him.
Yeah, it definitely seems at this early point of the game, just a simple basic attack kills.
Yeah, we're pretty well leveled where it's pretty much a one hit for everything. We just use one attack. All right, so we saved this kid, and the kid was like, "Hey, here's a key."
What the hell is that thing?
a spirit vessel. It's what the Renans
Just happened to have a key?
Yeah, you know, kids being kids.
Damn.
Yeah, I took this off the guard.
Yeah,
Didn't even notice.
guy's a nitty.
No wonder everyone's breaking in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't lock the back door. Kids got the key.
This lord really doesn't. He's not keeping a clean house over here.
Yeah,
Not
and there's
very tight
monsters
shit.
wandering everywhere. Just, I don't know, man. Maybe he doesn't deserve to be a lord.
Yeah, he's kind of destined to not be.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Well, we're
He's
gonna
really
take care of
asking.
that. Yeah.
This area seems.
All right, so
different.
first boss fight. Thank God we have Super Porridge.
Should be right up ahead.
That's what
I don't know where we'd be without Super Porridge.
Oh, we wouldn't be running. We can't do it without Super Porridge. All pirates are like, oh, you're the bad dude? We don't like that.
Super Porridge is the real MVP.
All right, so super difficult. That's only part 1 though, so he gets super, super mad, as a lord does. And I say, I don't really care. And he's gone. So that's the first boss. Shout out Super Porridge.
Real MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Run's not possible without it. It's the real reason you have to use charge attack later on. Is because Super Porridge runs out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why the last third's so hard. We don't have porridge. I just refuse to make it.
Is it free for the first make as well?
Yeah, they essentially, well, they're right next to, I forget what you need to make it. I think it's just like wheat, and it's essentially next to a bunch of wheat. So they essentially, even if you somehow missed it, they put it in your inventory. So yeah, it's essentially free. So they make you do it, but you can't get to that part and then be like, oh, I don't have it. And then just soft lock yourself in the beginning of the game.
There's no wheat, can't cook.
Exactly.
Okay, off we go.
Can we fast travel? Oh, we can't. Okay, so
I don't see any soldiers or their pet Zoogles. Just strays roaming around.
now we're gonna go back because essentially we opened up the gates. So like I said, that each land, or if you want to, it's probably easier to think of it as a country. So each country is kind of walled up essentially somehow. So getting in and out of each isn't always easy. So in Calaglia, there were what they call the wall of fire, wall of flames, something like that. So it was essentially this big like gate there you go, gates of fire. That was blocking the entrance to the next level or the next area. So now, because we killed Balsef, who was of this place, we also destroyed the gate here.
Ah.
So we're like, what's over here? And then before we can do anything, essentially what happens in that cutscene is that we find Rinwell, who will end up joining our party. So we're going to go find Doc because she's coming through from the other side of the gates and is very badly hurt on her journey to us. And she's trying to, so she's part of Cislodia's resistance, and she's coming, or she was on her way to try and get into Calaglia to try and find help for the resistance. So each country's resistance doesn't necessarily know about what's going on in the other countries at this time.
Ah. All in the dark.
Bunch of sheeple.
It's so quiet.
They don't know any better.
No one is going to be whipped or killed. Hey there, it's the...
I didn't realize this was completely written off of Greek philosophy. Jeez.
It's fun and educational.
Garrison.
All of this is based on real things. This is a true story, guys. So I just want you to know.
This entire game's about the rise and fall of Greece.
Yes. Very few artistic liberties were taken.
Okay, off we go.
So we went all the way to Doc, and we're like, hey, this girl's hurt. We need some medicine. He's like, all right, go get medicine. And I was like, oh, okay.
No choice. Azure Storm!
This could be useful.
So this is like an old like guard post or something like that, essentially. So we're coming over here. We're going to get the medicine. Then Alphen's like, I don't know. Is this it? Let's go back and ask Doc. So then we got to go all the way back to ask Doc. And he's going to be like, yeah, that's the medicine.
All right.
And then we got to go all the way back.
Is this the medicine? No. At least it wasn't like that, where it's like, no, that's not the medicine.
Yeah, yeah.
Go
The
back,
game
find
tells
it
you,
again.
yeah, it'd be one thing if there were like 8 things in there and you only could carry one. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Just back and forth.
Oh.
Can't fast travel.
Even worse if it's random. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, just,
Yeah.
is it this one? No.
That would be the worst.
Please tell me it's this one? No.
Doc, is this it? I'm all jacked up on super porridge.
Thanks.
That's the real medicine of super porridge. We should be feeding that to everyone.
That's, yeah, that Rinwell wouldn't have been hurt if she had the super porridge.
Yeah.
All right, so can we nope, still can't. I don't know why they do that. It's random.
Use super porridge. Best medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Off we go.
I didn't need to go to school for 8 years to figure that one out.
I don't know why this sounds like it's on the verge of becoming the next Prilosec meme.
Oh God! All right, we got the medicine. We're gonna save Rinwell. We're gonna be like, here you go. Here's some ice cream. And she's like, yay.
Got you some ice cream. I wanted
Sorry about
medicine, not
sorry
ice
about your
cream.
broken legs. Here's some medicine. Here's some ice cream.
Is this
Couldn't fix your legs. Here's the next best thing.
Ice cream makes everything better.
All right, so now she's all set, and she's like, oh, "Yo, let's go." I'm like, "All right, don't be. I just saved your life. Okay, don't be pushy." So now we're back at the gates of fire, and we're going through them into the next country.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that?
Well, as we're heading into the next country, we might as well discuss a little bit of what's going on here.
Sure.
His name's Hoodle, and he's a baby.
As we discussed, this is the charity for To Right Love in Our Arms. All the proceeds are going to them that we may raise here today. We don't touch a single dollar of it. It all goes through Tiltify. So any money you do donate is used by them to complete any tasks to help who are struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. So any money you can donate would be greatly appreciated. But just being here, watching, and getting the out there that this is something that's going on, and what they're trying to do to just help out with this very prevalent problem in this day and age is still helping quite a bit. So thank you all for being here. Additionally, if you are enjoying the content that we have here on DPX, we do have all of our, you can use !social to keep up to date on all of our social medias, where we'll be announcing other things to happen, because there are a lot of plans to do a lot more things throughout the year rather than just deep. So if you want to follow and keep on track of everything that we do throughout the year, make sure to check out our Twitter, and as well as our other social medias that we have.
All right, so I think yes, okay. This first cavern here has like ways that if you end up going in the back, it leads to a boss fight, but you also get some good equipment. Obviously wouldn't help us now, so we're trying through everything, which we did. That's good. Nothing here story related. Rinwell's with us. Actually also came with us. So the leader of the Crimson Crows left Nath in charge, who we had actually talked to. He's just like some background character. He's like his second in command though. I was like, hey, yo, I'm leaving. And he's like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm out. He's like, you're in charge. So, and then we left.
Can't function without you being here. I feel like that's foreshadowing something bad happening.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of
No comment.
terms, but
So this is we're like officially in Cyslodia, and you can tell it's very different, almost the polar opposite of Calaglia.
it's because this realm is so. Imagine they had to be adapted to.
Why does all of these medical problems?
Extra effective.
I don't know. You have
Would you like to warm up some?
You have Cyslodia, you have Calaglia, you have
You should let yourself
Elda
unwind when
Menancia,
you get the chance.
you have
I guess
Ganatheros,
there's no arguing with
and then you have... I forget what the other one is. I don't know.
Hey.
Hey!
Okay, Ganatheros does not sound like the condition.
No. I don't know. Elda Menancia doesn't either, but...
What?
Not real, not much.
I'm trying to think of...
Like, it's just coagulation, just like...
a bunch of stuff you don't really want.
Yeah.
Happy now,
You know what? Everyone's miserable here.
Yeah, take it. I got the clear.
Got a bad case of coagula. Don't know if I'm gonna last the year.
Need me some super porridge. I can't afford it. Big pharma.
They took our weed away.
I told you this game's based on fact. Also,
What the hell? Zephyr!
essentially what's happening here is we run into Law,
Enemy reinforcements. Use the.
I can't.
and that is important because he is the leader of the resistance to the resistance. He's essentially a cop. He's a cop for this place. And the reason that that's important is because we are going to find out here that Law is actually Zephyr's son. And what happened in that battle is that Zephyr was like, hey, Law, what's up? I'm your dad. And Law was like, yeah, I know, I ran away for a reason. And then Zephyr refuses to fight Law. Law beats his ass down and then takes him into custody. So now we're trying to make our way to the main sea to get Zephyr back. He's just doing very emo things.
It's eerie.
He's in his rebellious teenager phase. I see.
Yeah, he ran away from home.
Now that's a weird.
Joined the bad
It's
guys.
basically a code. It indicates
Because he's
that
he
As
well
you
he's he is essentially is a cop for this area.
You're the
What is weird about that is that the people that run these countries are Renans. That's their race, and
People are
everyone
really
on this
terrified of
planet
snake eyes.
are Danans.
Jumping at their own shadows.
So essentially, each leader is a Renan, and they're controlling or using the Danans as slaves to harvest the astral energy. So Law is actually a Danan, but he is like willingly working for a Renan. So it's not only is that weird, but then we find out that he's also ran away from like the resistance, and his dad was the leader of the resistance.
If you get injured, just
Huh.
let Shion know, okay?
Like I said, it gets crazy.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots.
Did you just cook something else there?
I did not. No, I accidentally
so
went into the
Which means either.
menu because it prompts you almost every single time to cook. So if I'm just sitting there mashing trying to go through it, sometimes it triggers it.
Oh, I was like, you didn't get rid of super porridge?
No, it's still there. You can see it now. You can see the bar is slightly lower, but
Yeah.
it's yeah, we still got it.
you get lost without even realizing it.
Trading out super porridge for roasted chicken? I don't know if that's the right play.
Let's find a way back up quickly then. I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this is about the capital to the villages.
Are those like mushroom squids? What are those?
And not only that,
Yeah,
I
kind of.
know so many squiggles walking
It's essentially what they are.
I think they're used as lookouts. The Renans know how to control them.
Complaining's not going to get us anywhere. Let's just get through.
What's wrong?
So this is the obligatory snow area.
Mm-hmm.
In a standard new game, is this the hardest area for your level?
Not really. I mean, if you're not doing all the side stuff, on your first playthrough, the game's pretty good at making it so that like the difficulty crazy. It's really hard to like it's not linear per se. I mean, it kind of is, but there are parts where it becomes a lot less linear, and even in those areas, it's really hard to stumble upon what you're not supposed to be in. There's like one like main like Coliseum place that has like huge monsters, but aside from that, because you can actually stumble across that a little early, but it does prompt you essentially. So aside from that, there's no one world or anything like that that's just way more difficult, especially for like where you are in the game.
So this does not follow the JRPG tradition of the ice area being the hardest.
Yeah, no.
Like it being a very big difficulty spike. Not it being the hardest, but just a big difficulty spike.
No, this is only the second world, and even if you were to skip all of the side stuff in Caligula, you'd still be fine here if you're doing like any enemies that you ran into and stuff like that. If you're you know, you can tell like way over here, like I'm skipping so much stuff here. So if you're doing all of it, then you're going to be doing pretty okay. So
I feel like some of these enemies would actually catch you if they didn't stand there screaming for 10 minutes.
True. Yeah, the wolves howling or those dudes just like beating on their chest, whatever. And I'm like, okay, hi, bye.
It's littered with pathways that people have
I see that you have an anger issue. I'm gonna let you work that out. Goodbye.
All right, so we officially made it to Cislodin, which is Cislodia's capital. And Rinwell's going to take us to the Silver Swords, I believe,
So
is
this
what...
is Cislodin, capital city of Cislodia.
Oop,
Be careful. You never know where Snake Eyes or
Nope.
their informants are lurking.
I don't know where we're going.
We're basically walking into a Zoogel's den here.
There are shops here?
On a permit basis. As long as people don't get run and
This whole
sent to work the
fucking
flood
town looks the same.
Economic
Which way do I go?
activity
Oh,
is-
There
right,
we
this
go.
way.
Yeah,
All this
exactly.
talk about reports and
Because we come back through there again, so sometimes I confuse that because you have to go the other way.
Yeah.
But so we meet the leader of the Silver Swords here, Menek. He's like, yo, what's up? I wear glasses. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, I'll help you out.
All right.
And I was
Let's
like,
head
cool,
into town
because
and
I'm
see what
here
the
to take down the
process
Lord. I'll help you out, I guess. And he's like, cool, win-win.
I see our goals align.
Exactly. He pretty much tells us where Zephyr is, because we're looking for Zephyr. And he's like, yeah, he's in the capital. He's in big time trouble. I'm going to stay here, though. You go.
I want to take a
This ain't my
look.
fight. And I'm like, all
There's
right,
something I
touche.
need to confirm.
This isn't my fight. You live here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to take down the Lord that's ruling you guys. I'm very much a part of your fight here. But, you know, whatever.
Hey!
No.
Why? Sorry.
I thought that name, because it was really small on my screen, I thought that name woman said crazy woman, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, it was crazy.
What NPC did you work on in this game? I worked on crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Check my IMDb.
No.
I played Crazy Woman.
Wandering around.
So Law's all distraught because he's like, it's fucking freezing and all I have is a towel out here.
To execute him in the plaza, then it'll be too dangerous for us to go
Essentially, he's all down bad because he's like, I didn't know they were gonna kill my dad if I brought him back, and now he's all like, oh
You should
no,
be able to sneak
dad.
us in.
Sounds good to
And
me.
we're like, uh-oh, we can't get to him. So we're trying to get Zephyr from being essentially publicly executed by the lovely Lord here.
Ah. I know I joke about wanting to kill my dad all the time, but didn't actually want it.
Yeah, right? Oh, I didn't do that. Always Yep. I just wanted to get roughed up. I didn't want him to die.
So, you made it made.
So he's like, oh, yeah, they're going to kill him. Maybe we should do something about that. And then essentially the hideout gets attacked by the police.
Enemies show up the moment we do. Are we the reason
So
for it?
Menek and the Silver Swords are essentially fighting those guys. And we kind of slip out in the back because we're trying to get back to the capital on time. Because we found out some info of how we could get to Zephyr. So now we essentially, while they were fighting, went out like a back door. And now we're trying to go away from that fight and get back.
If you spot any arts wheelers,
Now we're in the
let me know.
sewers.
Will do. Much obliged.
Ooh, super. Let's go.
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better
All right,
than
so
you,
if we're
Shia.
really
That
good,
wasn't even a
and we're
problem.
not, we can get through this entire thing without fighting anyone. So we're gonna see.
Is it like a small corridors that you have to slip right past?
Yeah,
some
and then right
enemies?
here, if I'm not fast enough, that's perfect. Okay, no, we're good now. Those things drop randomly. It's more that one room. We're good now. But those things are on like the ceiling, so if you're not fast enough, and you get caught up on like an edge or something like that. If you run and you weren't running straight through, they just fall on you, and it's just one more battle that you have to do.
Giving me some Dark Souls vibes right there.
Say no more.
Not the sewer with the slugs on the wall.
Consider yourself.
I feel like these chain attacks are so overkill.
Yeah. It's always on boss fights because they happen. They're essentially required. So if I were to sit there and just keep attacking, but I don't do the boost strike, nothing would happen. He would just be stuck at half health. So all the bosses, it's one of those major attacks you have to do when they get to 50%, and then essentially right before they die. But if you
So
don't
they
do that and you just sit there and you're attacking, you refuse to do like the strike, they'll just sit there. So
So they just have a half HP threshold and then an execution point. That's... Okay.
all right, so we came. Bragan was like, "Hey, that fight was crazy," and we were like, "Yeah, it was crazy,
Calm down.
but we're here." Law is essentially joining us. He's like,
We don't know
"Yo,
enough to see
Papa,"
what's going on here.
and I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna go save him."
We've got no way of knowing what happened to Menek and the others.
We don't know.
You
Yeah,
know-
we don't. So essentially, what happened there? Bragan went to like a backup, like safe house, and a bunch of the Silver Swords are missing now after that fight.
Oh no. Yeah, it wasn't a dead giveaway that Law had a custom outfit on him that gave away the whole fact that he's going to join you.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like they should set up a character in the story that gets a custom outfit similar to your team. It's like, wait, was he
Just to throw you-
obtainable this whole time?
Everyone,
Zephyr's still okay, isn't he?
the sooner we take care of these guys.
If you have time to talk, maybe you could focus on the task at hand?
I did. I just finished the task at hand, Shion.
Damn.
All right, so this is another thing that we're gonna have to do. This is like an infinite
Otherwise, you're not getting out.
fight until we essentially go into overdrive. So this is where we learn overdrive
Overdrive.
or over limit, overdrive, over limit. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what is what. I'm just trying to figure what you're doing.
And then
Because Limit Break is copyrighted.
there we go.
Scarlet Inferno!
Now we can. There we go. So now we know over limit.
Damn it. I gotta.
He essentially
he
he just hulks out. He just gets
Yeah, he
real
just
mad.
used the freaking Great Ether move for Ike. He's just, I'm gonna use
Yeah.
Ike's move now.
Break inside out. Okay, cool. Can't do that. That's awesome. All right, so this is where
Let's get to the safe house.
I got
quick.
backtracked earlier because we have to come back through here. All right, so we skipped a bunch of the cutscenes, but essentially, long story short, Zephyr, R.I.P.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, that was the wrong foreshadowing I thought it was going to be. I thought. Yeah,
More
the organization
importantly,
was gonna fail.
More importantly, what we find out there. Still can't. Oh, we can. Ooh, we want to go here, then we want to go here, then we want to go here. More importantly, what we also find out, not only is Zephyr dead, but Menek, who was the leader of the Silver Swords, was actually cover boss, and he's the Lord.
Oh,
He was working from the inside, trying to control him. Now we're real mad.
that D-bag.
He's just bored. He's like, I could be living in this castle while I'm going to work with you guys. I want to know. I want to know who's betraying me.
I'm going to thwart the very thing that's trying to overthrow me. Join the resistance.
Guys out there playing chess.
We're playing 2D chess. That man's playing 4D chess.
All right, so now we got to learn Law's boost attack, which is pretty much, hey, I'm gonna punch you.
You mean we can get past that shield?
Is that his weapon? Fist?
Yep.
Ah.
He just runs around in a towel, just punching stuff. You know, normal
I
things.
see. He's a monk.
And now he ain't got no dad.
Our work is done here.
He's an orphan monk.
Ganabel.
All right, so Ganabel, or Menek. Well, he's not Menek, but Ganabel, Menek, that's the Lord. We're coming into the castle. We're like, hey, you're a real D-bag. We're gonna kill you. So we're essentially going to go all the way through this tower to go to find him.
Ganabel? I feel like that's if Ganondorf was the type of person who would name all of his clothes after himself. That's what he'd call his belt.
If it makes you feel any better, my split for this is actually named Ganondorf. So
I gotta go put on my Geta belt for my Geta pants. Gotta make sure that people don't see my Geta briefs.
No. Ganon's not wearing any freaking underwear. That's for sure, I tell you that.
Barely a blip on our radar. You think that shield will save you?
Alright, that was actually pretty fast.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Alright, so we got the key. Now we can go to the office, so we can flip the switch, so we can go into the basement to get the different key, so that we can use the elevator to go up to the top.
All right. Clearly, you've practiced that explanation.
Not even that. It was the first time I ever said that.
Really?
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever tried to explain.
Very straightforward. Exactly what was gonna happen.
I mean, I'm running the game. I know the game. It'd be awkward to be like, all right, guys, first time I've ever done this speed run. Let's see what happens.
I'm doing a speedrun blind percent.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to speedrun the game.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure there's a technique you can do here to skip past this boss. Let me see if I can pull it off.
And I'm dead. Okay.
Chat is informing me that the item to skip this boss was obtained in the last world. And then I ran right past it.
All right, so Alphin's just mad. That's all I got. He's just like, I'm so angry about things that are happening.
He's angry. Getting real mad.
Now, in this part, this fight in particular, there's a couple of fights where you can actually trigger them to chase you, so you can actually skip them which generally would be more beneficial because we'd be saving time. But what happens is if I were to spend the time to get them to essentially like animate, wake up, and then chase me so I could get to the door without fighting them, when we come back through, they're like right there, so there's no way to avoid it. So either way, we have to fight them. So there's a couple of times in the run where there are things that are just unavoidable.
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
But for the most part, you can skip most random encounters.
Most of them, yeah.
Okay.
Heard rumors that they feed prisoners to one instead of
So
executing them.
they would be on the other side, and then as soon as we loaded in, it would automatically, we'd be touching them, so we'd have to fight them.
No grace period. It's just automatic.
Pretty much, it would just load up and right into the pen. All right, so here, if we're good, we give him the old slippery. I don't know. I got nothing, but we can try to get. Nope, that didn't work. Because I didn't have a better name for that move.
You needed to name the move.
I know. I couldn't think of my feet.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
But you could skip that, so that's kind of where you can kind of guide them into a certain way because they chase you, and then you just kind of run around them. All right, so we want.
You gotta get him the old fake out.
Okay, there we go. So now we're coming over here. This is actually another one because I can skip this, but essentially when I go into the other room, it kind of resets, so we have to fight these guys
Barely a
anyways.
blip on our radar.
Go no further.
Better to beat it now than.
Yeah, because I mean, it's essentially just wasting the seconds to try and get around him the first time when you have to do it anyways.
Okay.
So it's essentially a time loss in an attempt to see.
You think the elevator's activated now?
I thought I was using my brain here, but clearly I have not. This isn't a big brain moment. So those walls just extra areas with loot in them?
Yeah. You can like break them down, which ends up using CP. So there's certain like those barriers are like boost attacks that Law does. So he essentially just punches them. So they're like force fields that he's just like, I'm gonna punch him and destroy him. And then in the rooms are like usually a couple more enemies and then like a lot more like loot.
Is Law a Warhammer 40 orc that he believes in himself so much that if he punches this wall it disappears?
Pretty much.
Ah, I see.
All right, so Ganondorf kind of really upset here. Says you can't beat me.
I'm gonna activate damage resistance. I'm vulnerable.
Look sharp.
All right. That's 2 lords down.
Jeez. Already 2 lords down. That's get for taking my dad.
Pretty much. He's real mad about it. Like, hey, you killed my dad. What's up with that? Now my life's empty. I'm going to follow you. So Law joins us because he's got nothing going on in his life. He's got nobody.
My boss turned out to be an ass.
Yeah.
I killed, and I got my dad killed.
Wow.
So
Yeah, Law's in the blender right now. Life ain't treating him right.
he effed around and found out.
Yes, exactly. Oh boy. All right, so now we want to do this and then do this because every time we pick up new armor, it resets our stuff, and we have much stronger things to be using.
Can you not like make it so they don't change your equipment?
No. Unfortunately.
It's like, nah.
Yeah, the game's
you're
pretty
gonna
much
wear
just like, hey, you pick this up, you're gonna wear it.
This is your new piece. This is your new weapon from this point on. Have fun.
There we go.
But what if?
It just spins. so many times. And then it's tough. Sometimes I forget because we are pretty well leveled here. So most of our stuff, until we get to like that last third, you know, all the main fights are still kind of like one hits. But towards the end, if I end up forgetting, some of the longer or some of the later fights take a little longer, and then I'm like, wait a minute, and then I find out that I don't have my max stuff. It's like, come on.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure.
Why am I hitting like a wet noodle?
It's like, oh yeah, we gave you this super low thing because you picked it up. Like, no, I
Are you
didn't.
sure you don't want to head back to
Who
collect
gave me spaghetti?
Yeah. I'm not sure how I can help yet.
That's why I need that giant carrot.
I'm going to follow out. See what happens.
Monty Python all over again, being told to cut down a redwood with a herring.
But I've seen that below. It can't be lower
Ooh,
from the
nice.
inside
I've never done
anyway.
that.
So
You're
it's
welcome.
useless to us.
All right, this guy's dead. We're gonna run by him. I don't care.
Chase after every little thing.
This guy's dead.
That guy actually, he's not dead. He's just super hungry, and we find him from this point in the game in every single. Somehow he just travels to every single other country. We just see him, and he's like, his big thing is when you talk to him, and their quests, and it's all it boils down to is, I'm hungry. Cook me something.
Yeah, I was a snake.
Make me food.
And then you have to go around and find all these special ingredients, and then you get a recipe. And the recipes that you get from him are relatively strong. So in the beginning, if you were just playing this, you would want to do them. But
Okay. But you beat the game.
and we have
like
all the
1,000
recipes, so
times.
yeah, we just
You
like
don't
we
need
leave
it.
him to die. We don't care.
You just look at him and say, cope.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
All right, we got through this without figuring anything. That's pretty good.
Straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts that we reach some places
See,
you wouldn't be able to.
That you prefer to just superhero land instead of using ladders.
Yep. It takes more
Fair
time.
enough.
Ladders are for chumps.
Gotta do the superhero landing.
I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Ladders are for
Ladders
chumps.
are for chumps.
All right, so now we're in the new world of Eldimancia.
What's wrong? Huh?
Yes.
All right, this guy is pretty much like, hey, we run by him. And he's like, there's so many people over here hurt. Can you help them? And we're going to run by all of them. That person hurt? Nope, you're dead. That kid? Nope.
I hate camping out.
I'm not here for any of them.
Eldimancia. You know, actually, now that I'm hearing it more closely now, it actually sounds like someone's someone's very stereotypically tried to say El Dementia.
That's dementia.
Yes. El Demencia.
God.
What's that? I forget.
God damn it.
I'm
Runs off the
sorry.
rails. All right, so here, essentially, we just found out that if you fight a bunch of fights in a row, you get a boost or a battle boost. So essentially, you can see now next to our super porridge,
Look at that.
we've got that number there that's slowly going down, and that can go, I think, to a maximum of 5. So that bar, which is going down, actually fills that like triangle or the diamond
This is enemy territory.
every time you fight, and it essentially gives you bonuses to like XP and stuff at the end. So when you're first playing, it's kind of pushing you to fight all the side stuff so that you actually get more XP and then can level up faster.
Look at these fields and all this livestock.
But since we're speedrunning, we don't run into that because A, we don't need any more XP, and B, obviously we're speedrunning. So now we're in the capital. We just walk through the gates and we're like, what's going on here? Because everything in this country or this land is super peaceful. And these guys are like, what? No one slaves? I don't understand. Because they have a nice lord.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be a Bossing Say situation.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Yeah. So now we're going to go talk to all these people. which is essentially just reinforcing how nice this place is. So the Danons and the Renans are essentially living together. Everyone's like helping each other. It's peaceful.
Very eerie level of peacefulness.
Yeah, and and our party is essentially like, what the heck's going on? Because the last two places we went to were ruled with like an iron fist. There's slavery, there's all these bad things, and then we come in here and everyone's all happy.
Sure.
Weren't like the Danons like beating kids up? Why are they helping them now?
Like, this doesn't make sense.
This place is weird. Not normal.
Yeah, exactly. They're just confused. They're like, this is right.
There's a plot behind all this.
All right. So, and one more person to talk to.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
And then we're going to do a bit of fast traveling here. She's like, yeah, but I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm like, oh, okay.
I still can't believe I'm seeing
I enjoyed my life here. Please go away.
You never know.
We are not going to fast
It could
travel
all
here. It's
be
going
an
to save
act
like
on
3
orders
seconds.
from the Renan.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
There you go, kid. Shoot for the stars. What do you want to be when you grow older? I want to work in a quarry.
Let's go check it out.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, this reminds me of the stupid tweet where it was like, clearly getting rid of the child labors was a bad thing
Hey, are you
due to
sure
the
about
fact that
going?
Minecraft proves this. The kids crave the mines.
Oh, there you go.
boy.
See, it's based on fact.
I see. So we were at Greece originally. Now we're here in the United States. Got
I
it.
get your concern,
Yeah,
but we should buckle down.
yeah, everything in the United States is very peaceful. Everyone gets along.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question.
Nothing bad is happening.
No. Kisara, that's the first time we meet Kisara. She's like the head guard for the Lord here.
Ah, I wonder if we're going to be getting that character later on.
No, that's how the guards dress here.
Feed your children to
So
the
much.
pie.
Too wasted.
What did I walk into?
Hey, welcome.
It is not.
Welcome. This is the United States in a game.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Man, look at how rich
All right, so that was our meeting with Dol Halim.
this place is.
We essentially walked in and was like, hey, we want to talk to your lord. And Kisara was like, all right, he's pretty open.
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed?
Oh, all right.
We want to go this way.
We're playing Doom? Yes.
That's what I called election day here. Okay, so essentially, honestly, I forget exactly what happens in that cutscene. We meet Dol Halim for the first time, and he actually is like the nice lord and stuff like that. But we are essentially telling him about what we saw in the other lands, and he's like, nah, that ain't me. That doesn't sound right. Get out of here. And we're like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He's like, go stay at the inn. I got you a room. And we're like, all right, well, cool. That's nice of you. I mean, you got this big castle. That's cool.
And then he's like, maybe that was a good idea.
Maybe I should turn these guys into slaves. Get all the astral energy.
Are you too
Why didn't I think of that in the first place?
I could be such a better leader. I want people to fear me. All right, so we had a nice night at the inn. We walked out and we were like, hey, look at this cat. What's up? Let's follow it.
You say something?
Oh, yes, the cat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Clearly, this is not a fey creature attempting to lure us off.
Nothing suspicious here, just a normal cat.
Just a cat.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Nothing out of the ordinary
Just
here.
looks like an ordinary cute cat.
That's what Shion said. Ordinary cute cat.
Cat.
Nothing bad will happen when we go in here.
Sight of the cat.
After the chase, it's let us.
Oh, we went into the woods and then lost the cat. What are the odds?
go farther
Now we
in.
have enemies.
Oh, where did the cat go?
So now we gotta find the cat.
Oh, look, now there's plant octopuses. First they were mushrooms, now they're turning into flowers. It's okay.
There you go. Comes full circle. It's a circle of life.
I see. In this world, evolution leads to an octopus, not crab.
Here.
The reason the trees around here are so
Whoop.
big is because of astral, right?
It's
And then
possible,
we're gonna go
but
over this
give them enough
way,
time
and then we're gonna
they
go
can get
around
pretty big on
here.
their own without any extra help.
So and then the real question is, in this world, what do they return to? Something different?
Magikarp.
Ah! There you go, Chad. Return to Magikarp or evolve to octopus.
Ah! I should have been able to skip that.
What
Okay.
did you...
On that by a
What did
mile.
you touch? His, like,
I don't know. Yeah, some of the hitboxes are a little weird. You have to be really careful.
Or green.
his air? His ego? Did you touch the thing's ego?
Yeah.
What is...
I looked at him wrong, and he got real aggro.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
And I get the flower octopuses.
All aboard the victory train.
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Octopi, that's right. Octopi. They have a weird plural name.
All right, so here's a quick little boss fight that we're gonna do the normal stuff to.
Fighting and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there. Do it. This ends
Is that a flying flower?
Yeah, essentially. It's like a flying
Oh.
Deku tree. It's using its roots to beat us.
Oh! There was more to it.
Yeah, it wasn't just a tree. We were essentially, hitting the tentacles or whatever.
I was like, I think I've seen this boss fight before. Hold on.
really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a
I'll see you again tomorrow.
This boss is in Final Fantasy IX.
Ah! This is what happens when I accidentally just try and mash through everything. Now we're
There are still so
Here
many
again.
creatures we don't know about.
Deforestation, the
Make sure to get
game.
some good rest.
all right. Now we're super rested to go with our super porridge.
I think we've rested long enough.
Oh,
So super porridge still going strong. We're an hour and 10 into the run, and we're not even halfway done with the super porridge. So again,
gotta keep that porridge going. Real MVP.
so Kisara was like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing here? I know you guys are up to no good." And I'm like, "Hey, I'm just gonna beat you down."
Your shield has no power here.
Pretty
What's
much.
your deal?
Let me just bring the entire collection of elemental magic upon your head.
All right, so
You're
now we have
lucky.
to rest again.
Again. Wait,
So
really?
essentially, this cat brought us to the resistance of this world. Now,
Oh.
why would you want a resistance in this world? So essentially what happens is the leader of the Gold Dust Cats, sick name, is Kisara's brother. And Kisara's brother used to be the head guard for Lord Dohalim. But he came into some information, was like, yo, this ain't right. And then essentially
Guess we're waiting
got
on word from
ousted
the golfers.
and was forced to like resign and leave. And then he was like, yo,
I'm going
I don't
with
like
you
this.
if you are.
So Dohalim is a bad guy. Okay.
Or is
It
he?
is- Or is he? What?
Okay, so we want to go here. Here we go.
Are we supposed to not like him or like him? I'm not sure yet.
People going
Well,
super
we're about to find out within 2 minutes, so
Oh no.
Sorry, right.
maybe not 2 minutes.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
This Dolian
But
guy.
essentially, Kasara's brother's like, yo, Kasara, the shit I saw was real. And she's like, nah, that ain't Lord Dohalim. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, nah.
Nah.
That's pretty much how the story goes.
No. I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
He's a nice man. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we just
Nobody
wait for
hates
things to
him.
kick off.
He's super friendly.
At the inn another night.
There is no war.
Exactly. Everyone's living in harmony.
Oh,
So now we have to sleep again.
Well, this
I
is it.
see.
Yeah.
This game has the superpower of you wake up feeling well rested.
What angle is the...
Resting in super porridge. That's all I get from this game. All right, so now we're going back to the quarries. Because Lord Dohalim's like, yo, I'm a man of the people. I'll kick it with the commoners. And then essentially what happens is Miguel, who is Kasara's brother and the leader of the resistance, shows up and is like, yo, Dohalim, you gotta see some shit. And he's like, what are you talking about? So now we're going deeper into the quarry where Dohalim hasn't gone, and we are on our way to see what Miguel is talking about.
What? Is that a giant drill?
There's a lot of stuff happening.
I didn't realize we were in the Matrix.
We're in Zion right now.
The machines are coming. They're drilling through.
All right, if we time this correctly. Oh, we're not going to time it correctly. That's not good for us.
Were you trying to get it in one go?
Yeah, and then these guys keep attacking. This one can't get up. You have to do it to each of them.
Hit me up. I want to get up.
Oh, God, come on. Not cooperating, which is an issue. Here we go. There it is. Ah. So Kasara's boost attack is essentially she uses her shield to stop charges. So we have to wait for them to charge. You can do that in a one cycle, but we mistimed it, and then the party just kept beating them up. So. Because you can't do it twice. You have to do it twice, but it has to be to two different enemies for it to count. So that's why we had to wait for that other one to wake up.
You could use arts like that.
And also apparently she uses her shield to make poisonous gas go away. I can't explain that one.
I'm
impressed the place has never caved in during all that
yeah, I
time.
got nothing.
Yeah, you just go with it. Makes sense, sure.
One guy was an orc. You know, that made sense a little bit, but now the shield? I don't know about that one. I don't think slamming your shield on the ground gets rid of poisonous gas.
Read your history books.
Now, if you had used like a force push with the shield, I might have believed it, but
Nah, you just kind of show it. Like, hey, here you go.
Are you on alert for your brother?
look at my shield.
Yeah, the gas is like, no, not a shield.
It's not the type
How do we get
I'm
around this?
allergic to shield. Shield's my only weakness.
All right, so Miguel leads us to the end here. And he's like, yeah, I wanted to show you. Could it be? I'll explain after because I'm going to skip. But essentially, Dohalim goes crazy on copium.
Ah.
I know all you want is peace, but we need your help.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Okay, he has like a golden staff. What did he turn into, Sun Wukong?
And there we go.
Oh no, a bot. Oh wait, he's already dead.
All right, so Miguel died. He's dead.
Well, things
And
are okay in the city.
now we're gonna go back to. Can we fast travel there? No, we can't. Okay.
Please tell me I don't have to walk.
So
Oh, I have-
Miguel died. Essentially, what we found out is that Dolhalim's second in command is actually the big D-bag, and he was super mad that Dolhalim, who was the leader or the lord, the run-in lord, wasn't actually ruling with an iron fist, so he was undermined in the crazy grand scheme of trying to control people with what is called the fruit of Helgen, and it's essentially like a poisonous fruit that they've been slipping into everyone's in an effort to not kill them, but essentially control them. Eat a certain amount, it essentially like takes away your soul. So essentially Miguel was like, yo, what happens when you do this? And he sacrificed himself, and Dolhalim was like, what? This can't be possible. And he got super mad.
And then he ate it too.
Like, you know, he's like, how could this be? And then like just decided to fight us, and then it runs away. So we don't see him. So we're essentially coming back here to fight his second in command.
Okay.
So there you go. Fruit of Helgen.
You sure about that?
Oh,
From what
well,
I hear,
we
that
want to
thing
go over
can
here.
stop. I won't forgive you.
You got spirit.
Well, the enemy's got you.
No scratches on my shield. or
Those
my
ones are
armor.
hard to actually avoid. But all right, so now I have to remember the order here, because this is a huge. Oh, this is a huge like puzzle. I think we got it under control. Or it'll be embarrassing either way.
Well, look who's in it, right?
Let's find out.
Yeah. Things are bound to happen in the 3-hour speedrun.
This is the
Okay, so we want to go in here first.
I won't forgive you. Winds of heaven. First
All right. There are enemy forces here too.
Right, so there's nothing in here, and then we want to go to the barracks, I believe. Essentially, what we're doing is we're looking for the key to turn off that
So they figured
force
we
field,
would-
because that force field is keeping us from beating down that lackey.
gotta find the key to the door.
Think about it. This palace is
I
way
think
too
it's
big
over here.
for some good.
Tell me about it.
These guys just appeared right in front of us.
winds of heaven. First blood.
Jeez.
Our work is done
Okay,
here.
so
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Is that some kind of
and then we go around. We got one more stop, I think.
Hey, it mentions the
comrades.
release mechanism we're looking for, but
Wait a second.
this isn't
Oop,
enough to
oop.
go on?
Oh, we can't pick that up without fighting. I forgot. Fox McCloud with a $23.06 donation.
Our work is done
Oh
here.
wow.
Let's move.
I can't. The thing's cut off. Can you? What did the comment say? Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
It says, I forgot I was going to donate my Tetris effect time. So here you go. Good luck, PGA. Have a great run. Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man. Thank you. That run was sick, especially after that start.
I won't forgive you.
All right, so miscalculation there, but that's okay. We
Let's
want to
keep our
go
eyes on the
over
prize.
here. Wait. Oh no! We missed something. That's on me. That's on me. I got excited. Box got me excited. Classic. did the fight. I don't think I picked up the key. Yep, of course. Okay, then we gotta go find. Okay, so we skipped a part there. I had the right what we were supposed to do, but wrong order.
Yeah, you 5 but forgot to collect your reward.
I went there first, but you can't pick it up until you do the fight, and then I got distracted. So
yeah, you passed go. You forgot to collect 200.
All right, so the key is over here.
Even if Dan
Put the key in the office. I mean, that makes the most sense.
I don't know why we wouldn't have checked there in the first place, but
right?
Still cared about each other.
Whatever.
Now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget.
Ah, they would have put it in the office. That's too obvious. Hey
Yeah,
guys,
so
the key was
essentially
in the
that whole
office.
thing was for us to like read 3 different notes that were hidden that say, "Hey, keys in the office."
Keys in the office. Ah, it's not in the office.
Yeah.
Keys in the office. No, it can't be in the office.
Oh, it's
Keys
in the cabinet in the office. Oh, okay. I never would have looked there.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
This is like the last place I'd look.
All right, so we're gonna go beat down Lord Dohalim's number 2 because he's a real piece of dookie.
That's right.
And essentially, this guy's mad too. And he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get my pet on you." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm about to beat down this pet." So
He's a man's got a pet dragon.
yeah, you know, like most normal lords do.
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't have a dragon anymore. I'll tell you that.
Dragon's gone now.
Just like Law's dad. All right, so
Are you all
Man got as much screen time as Law's dad.
pretty much.
What are going to do now?
Oh.
I'm sure it's complicated.
All right, so we can't fast travel because the game loves doing that to us. But essentially, we beat that guy down. We didn't kill him because Lord Dohalim comes back in and pretty much beats him up and says, "Go back to where you came from." And he's like, "You're not a Renan, brah, 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 brah." And then he just kind of runs off. We don't see him again, though, so. But Dohalim's all distraught because he's like, "How could I let, how did this happen on my watch? I wanted everyone to be happy. Everyone's..." And he finds out that they're actually just being used for astral energy.
That's one of your friends, Hoodle?
So what happens
my
essentially,
God.
so like I said, all of the lords are Renans, which is like a race, and they live on Lenegus, which is a moon of the planet Rena. And it's essentially this like super futuristic, like kind of like a Death Star thing. And it's all high tech, and they think that they're better than everyone that lives on Dana. So they try to control everyone on Dana, or the Danans. And what they do is that each of these, like I said, each of these countries or lands has its own astral energy. And they do this, essentially a crown competition every so often to find out who's like the supreme leader. And whoever can generate the most astral energy is like the leader of, like the lead Renan on Dana.
I didn't realize.
So they're like the leader. So they call it the crown competition. And it happens, I forget why or how often it happens, but so that's essentially what we're doing. So Dohalim was the lord of this place, and his second in command was super mad because he didn't want anything to do with the crown contest. He wanted to make sure that everyone was actually happy and stuff like that. So that's essentially why he did what he did. And that's why Dohalim's so distraught, because he purposely didn't want to take part in this because he knew what it did to the people and found out that it was such. So
Yeah, I can see why you get angry about that.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
But spoilers, now he joined us.
All right.
I got wrongs. Let's bring him down.
We gotta take him out. So I'm
His
guessing
boost-
how his
Yeah, is just vining people in place.
Oh, he's got the root technique.
There we go.
How could a girl ever say no?
was the place I was forgetting? Mahagsar? Mahagsar? I don't know. It's a weird.
Mahagsar, is that the last one?
No, Ganatheros is.
Oh, Ganatheros.
That was the one that I forgot.
Sounding ring it has.
That doesn't sound like a thing either.
Visibility along this path will remain
Like a medical issue.
A medical
I got the
issue?
Mogsar, yo.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Yes, I think we can avoid the rest of the medical issues at this point.
You know why? Because our super porridge is still going.
It's so hilly around
Oh
here.
man,
I can feel my feet getting
Hour
blistered.
27 in, we got that super forage.
That's mountain
real
hiking for you.
MVP.
It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
But yes, everyone, this whole event is for a charity to Right Love in Her Arms. It is all about a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people struggling in depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They exist to encourage, inform, inspire, and also invest directly into treatment and recovery. Right Love in Her Arms has been helping people since 2006, so for the last 16 years. And by typing in _charity, it will give you the link to their website if you would like to learn more about it. This is our last day, but there is a few incentives left here. The only one really left is the Shovel Knight Gold Armor, which we're at 2906 so far out of 100. So if you guys would like to have the gold armor be present during that run, make sure to get it in.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most
this the
likely
new
used
area?
to harvest wind astral
This
energy.
is the new area. This is
Activated.
the, I forget what it's called. Niaz, I believe, is the capital of this place. So we get here and it's all in ruin because essentially what we find out is that this place, the resistance actually has won.
Hey, I'm guessing that's not a good thing because
So,
something bad happened.
so we're about to meet the leader, Edheim. He's a real D-bag.
So you're Elf.
This
He's
guy
got
was
a chip
worse
on his
than the
shoulder
Lord.
because he's got one eye, but you know, whatever.
Can't see out of the half of my face. I'm mad. I'm really mad.
So essentially, what is that he overthrew the Lord. The Lord's not dead, so we kind of find out where she might
Hear a
be,
voice.
and we're going to try and go find her because we still want to overthrow her because she's bad. Like, hey, we need to defeat you. Make it official.
We really do need to make that official. Like,
So
no chance of recovery type situation because
Yeah, we need to break your legs at least or something. You know.
it's either your life or your legs. Your choice.
We can do this the easy way. We can do this the fun way.
Sand in my eyes.
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Even the inside of
You
my
can do
mouth
this the
is all
easiest way or the hard way. And if you value a life, you will not pick the hard way. Thank you for choosing the hard way.
Worse outside the city than they are inside.
yeah, it's all ruined.
All right, so we are going to some weird
All in the name of feeding the rent.
fortress in the forest because that's where we think she is. That pretty much explains that. There's just some weird old abandoned kind of fortress looking thing here.
Be on your guard.
Ah, yes, this is definitely where someone's going to be.
A forest is one.
All right,
Where
so
else
this
would they
is
be?
We don't know for sure she's here.
one of the last. There's like 3 main puzzles that I really have to worry about, and this one, 2 of them are actually like back to back. We're gonna get another one after this, but we're gonna see if we can remember what we need to do.
Who put puzzles in my JRPG? Oh, wait. That's normal.
Little help.
Wait, did you?
You are in tip-top shape.
I was not supposed to like. I bounced off a bunch of
You
stuff.
know, these little ones are
I'm supposed to like land on each level. That I don't know. I've never seen that either. It's just bouncing around.
He just kept sliding off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. It's like, is that the strat? Do you want to?
I mean,
like,
that
not have to worry.
It is a time save because he's not doing that Superman, the superhero landing animation. So I guess I gotta read into that a little bit more.
There might be more of those.
Oop, we did not want to go there.
Estaluva Forest.
This is where we wanted to go? Question mark, I believe.
Question mark, exclamation point.
No choice.
There's these dogs down here.
Who left these dogs here?
Who took their dogs out for a walk and left them behind? Bad doggy.
Oh, this is where we wanted to go. I was just on the wrong spot.
This place
Okay,
Went
good.
the opposite direction.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
So you gotta turn on a bunch of generators.
Yeah, so that I can apparently the elevator can only go to certain levels if the generator's on, so that's essentially what we're doing. Now we can go to here.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work on this floor unless the generator on the third floor is active.
Exactly. All right, so now it's very important to know where we are because if we drop, we lose time if it's in the wrong spot.
Uh-oh.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I can't. So there it is. Okay, this is where we want to go. So if you fall in the other spot, you have to go all the way back around and then up the elevator. So it's a pretty big time loss there.
Ooh.
So we think we found her. And we're like, hey, what's this place? But no, it's just a big dog. Or not a dog, sorry. It's just a big enemy. I forgot which kind of Zoogle it was.
It's a dog. That's not a dog.
These are Danon dogs. That's what dogs look like on Tana.
That's a man.
Sorry, you're running into Dave Bautista.
Who's the Batista doing down here in the quarry?
Yes.
Is he filming his new movie?
All right, so now we fast travel all the way back to Nia's. Perfect. So we go back and we're like, she wasn't there at all. What kind of info was this?
Were you trying to get us killed?
And everyone in town's all excited now because essentially we come back here while we were on our trip to find this woman. Come to find out, Deadeye had her the whole time. So she is going to get publicly executed by Deadeye in front of people.
Oh!
Yeah. So the Resistance is taking it into their own hands.
They just didn't want you to be around when it happened.
Yeah, they're like, we can't trust you. Get out of here.
You might save her. We can't allow that. Bro, we're literally looking to hunt them all down. What are you saying?
Pretty much. Really what happens is that anytime we go into somewhere new, people are taken back that the party, like our party, consists of Denons and Renans, like working together. You're like, that's not natural.
Okay, so
I can't trust you.
So now we got the T-Rex wolf.
Yep.
This is an Indominus lupus.
This is Dave Bautista's dog.
Dave, what's your dog doing here?
What's that woman going to do next?
All right,
Tracking your dog better.
Now we're gonna microchip him or something.
I like how the Lord was the only person not exhausted in that cutscene at first.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, whew, and he's just like, what's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, he's like, what? Did something happen? So we skipped all that cutscene. Essentially, we went into that Coliseum area where Deadeye was going to kill Almadria, who is the Lord. But essentially, it backfired because it was Almadria's long play to do that, because somehow getting the crowd angry at her was a way of kind of siphoning astral energy from the people. So what happened was they got all like super angry and were like really excited to see her about to get killed, and then she kind of just was like, oh hey, magic, and then they all kind of disappeared like Thanos snap style. So everyone died.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. So she left she left Dave Batista's dog back there to slow us down, and then essentially escaped on a ship, and now we're trying to track her down.
Yeah, we might have the power of God and anime on our side, but she's got the Infinity Stones, so we gotta be careful here.
Exactly. We got to do that split. That's fine. We're behind anyways, but
Breeding ground for Zoogles, I guess.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator.
We're up against the Infinity Stones and Dave Batista's menagerie.
I can't believe
I'm just gonna
there's
see
actually underground
anime.
here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danny's.
God and anime on my side.
You didn't happen to see. Sorry.
Ah, you're gonna get on a boat.
Yep, we're in some underground secret wharf, and we're like, hey, need a ride. And he's like, I got a ride.
We gotta ride. We gotta get out of here.
This is like a never.
That is a very suspiciously big enough boat to be a boss battle. I feel like there's gonna be a fight on the deck.
Man, do I got a story for you. No. We actually don't fight on this ship.
Oh. It's very suspiciously open and wide enough for a boss battle.
You would think. You would think, but we do not. We do not tussle
Don't
on the
tussle
ship.
for the muscle.
Did we talk to?
I don't know, man, but I'm a little disappointed that we don't get to fight the Kraken out here or something like that.
Yeah, of all the things we fight, nothing out here. We essentially just use this ship to get to Almadria's ship and then fight on her ship.
You set it up. There was all these octopus enemies throughout the whole game.
Give you the
Could add a
curveball.
Kraken.
You're like, nah, that's too easy.
It's too predictable. Jeez, Almadria's ship is even bigger.
Yeah, she got some money. She's out there, Bezos style yacht.
Gotta deconstruct the bridges
Yeah,
just to get this
exactly.
yacht
Just tearing
through
down
here.
landmarks just to get, you know. All right, so this is where I need to remember where to go because it is
What brought this?
crazy.
What you said
Whoa.
helped calm me.
It's a maze.
Pretty much. You gotta go up and down and then up and down and then back down and then up. It's crazy.
Damn, that was a good that was good slipping right through those enemies. Wow.
I didn't think I could do that, so that is not something I practiced.
No, you didn't practice. This is a blind speed run.
Exactly. I've never ran this game or category ever.
Definitely don't have my name on the leaderboard right now. What are you talking about?
That is actually true.
Nice. No
I do
Good,
not
we have the
my
cover
name.
story.
Yeah, see. First time, guys, you're seeing it here. I don't know. Is this good pace? This could be good pace, huh? That might be world record pace.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Hi, Hoodle.
It's still one of my favorite things when games are like, oh wow, I'm really tired. It's like all I did was swing my sword twice.
They're quite common. Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
All right, so we gotta remember where to go here.
Is 99 the max level in this game, or is there a?
Yep.
Okay.
We want to go this way.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
These don't
Go
seem like
back
anyone
here.
else. This one's tough.
Oh, there's a big wolf.
Let me know if you need healing.
This is Batista's menagerie. There's wolves everywhere. Yeah, animals and crates and everything.
Almedria is just Batista's mom.
Gotta buy my son all the best animals. This is Batista's younger years.
Yeah.
What is that?
Blazing sword.
Okay, I think so far so good.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shia.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Oh,
I forgot it was a panel. I thought there was a key. all these things blend together.
it's just the key room or the panel room.
Exactly. Yeah, it's one or the other. It was 50-50 shot. I mean, I got it wrong, but.
Or is it the room where I read about a key in a different room?
This should take
The
care of
dragon's
all of them.
back.
That is actually in the game because I just saw it. I wouldn't have known. That's called a Creepzilla.
Creepzilla.
She sure stayed.
All right, so this is Almedria's main quarters, and we come to find out she's not in here, but she left us a key, like she's playing with us.
What's wrong,
Come
sweetie?
now, fight me, okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that.
All right, now I think we go 4, not 3. Pretty sure.
What could it be?
Fortunately, if this is an anime, we're currently an overlord.
Okay, this is right.
The ship's
Okay.
cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard.
Close to running into that thing.
Is that another dragon?
That is another dragon. Just dragons everywhere.
Our work is done.
Jeez, Batista's got a lot of pet dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
It's too many, really. He was like, Mom, you're smothering me with dragons. I can't handle this. I'm going to go wrestle. And that's where he took out his aggression in the WWE.
Mom gave me too many dragons. I had to take my anger out.
Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Exactly. It's a healthy outlet for him. Okay, so now we're gonna fight Almedria.
Well,
Yay!
one last place to look.
All right, ow.
She's pretty much like, hey, what took you so long? Check out my dragon.
Why are all these people have dragons? I see, it wasn't Batista that had a dragon obsession, it was his mom.
Exactly. It was his mom all along.
Mom, I think you like a little bit. I think you like dragons just a little too much, alright? You're not Daenerys, okay?
Exactly. She gone.
I think you rely on your dragons too much.
Now we get to play a flashback. We get to walk. It's fun.
This is Naruto.
Free from this hell.
This is essentially backstory. We're like in a memory of Alphins. This is where the story kind of gets crazy. So not that the crown contest isn't crazy enough, but or you know people eating fruit and then just evaporating. But so he is a Danon. Alphin's a Danon, but he was brought to Lenegus with the Renans and was going to be made. He was essentially going to be part of this ritual where he becomes the sovereign, and that takes I don't know. It's a bunch of like special stuff, and then you got to do a special ceremony, and then all this energy goes into you. And essentially, what had happened was it takes two people to do this. It takes a guy and a girl, and the guy's always the sovereign, and the girl it needs needs to be a part of it or whatever. So essentially what happens is during their ceremony to do this, because this is how they kind of keep in power, I guess. I don't know. I forget. But halfway through it, something goes wrong, and the girl ends up putting that iron mask on Alphin to save him because it kind of like protects him so he couldn't feel pain and stuff like that, and pretty much put him back on a ship and then send him back down to Dana. And then he wakes up in Calaglia. So he goes from being used as like this ploy for, giving the Renans more power to then be waking up with no memory of anything, and he's a slave in Calaglia. So Alphin's had a rough time.
Ah. Oh, we're now seeing the crabs.
You sense one of your
Speaking of medical things. Okay, so essentially this what this part is showing is that Alphin's like all in pain now, because essentially that last battle kind of, you can't tell because of the cosmetics, but up until this part, he had that iron mask when we were in Calaglia, and then when we fought Balsef, which is the first boss, it like breaks in half, which is why his memories kind of start coming in like slowly. And in that last fight, the mask breaks, and that's kind of what was protecting him from not feeling pain. So now he's all like, "Oh God, now I feel tired and shit."
Damn.
That and
Turn 30.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. And Shion's not around because we killed Almadria, but what we find out is that the other Lord was on the ship, and the other Lord was the one that was actually killing Almadria. And then he sees us there and essentially kidnaps Shion because he wants to use her as like the other person so that he can become sovereign.
That bastard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a real Knives Out conundrum. Okay, so
Alpha.
Back to the inn, I guess.
We're just running around. We're like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna save Shion? And then we just go save Shion.
How are we gonna do it? Brute force.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's just go there. Oh, okay.
That works.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna be like convoluted and harder. No, we're just gonna go in.
Yeah, we're just let's just walk there. Let's follow this map. You got
crabs and lion men showing up now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that fight leads me to believe that I need to check my equipment.
It took a little longer than you expected?
I think we need to. Oh, no, we're good.
Man, I'm just tired, man.
Yeah, he's...
Took the mask off. Jeez, does he have 9,999 and 3 different stats?
Yeah, he's strong. Not as strong as the super porridge. 1 hour 51 minutes in.
Still got the porridge, boys.
Let's go.
We don't got it for much longer, though.
No, it's running out.
No. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants.
I don't know if we can
here.
make it.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
I think the speed run's gonna end when the porridge runs out.
All right, so this we actually have to sit here and rest. So, because it's a marathon, we're gonna meme it. We're gonna make more porridge. Now we're gonna have porridge for the entire thing.
Yeah.
Let's actually take a look at what it does here. Should take a second here. Yes, cooking, porridge. Porridge gives us defense. Okay, doesn't really help us that much at all, but now we get more porridge.
We don't really need more defense, but okay.
Yeah, it's, you know, I need super porridge.
I need that super porridge in my life. I won't be happy without it.
All right, so that was Volron. He's the leader for the next sovereign, both kind of. And he's like, "Hey, Shion, what's up? I kidnapped you. That's right. I'm gonna use you." And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Yeah, you don't have a choice." And she's like, "Oh."
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed to unearth
Didn't really put up much of a fight there.
the opposite direction.
Could have argued a little longer,
Yeah,
or
no, just yeah, there's no use.
you just said no once, and then he was like, "No, it's happening." And you're like, "Oh, okay." I guess. If I have to.
Whatever. Not really doing anything here. You kind of have me captive, so what am I gonna do?
Okay, there's a bunch of angry men in that cave.
We're essentially, this is the long way. Well, we're not doing the long way, but we're essentially just trying to get to the next world, and this is the route we have to take. Ooh, wait, where are we? We want to go this way.
Got to take the underground path through the ruins.
Real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try.
And then the
But
above
that
ground
water
path in the
pressure might
mountains.
crush you to a pulp.
Oh yeah.
Hitting all the stages.
Through the ruins, over the mountains. Hey, we're the Fellowship of the Ring. Okay, there you go.
Don't take your hand, though.
It's reverse order though.
Again, based on true story.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
That's because Lord of the Rings is absolutely a true story.
Oh boy. Hey, let's get a mushroom. Why not? Oh, we went the wrong way. That's what we get for picking that mushroom up.
How much farther?
I was bamboozled.
Even halfway there yet.
Got bamboozled by the mushroom. Damn it.
All right, everyone gets to see that RJ Spicy Wiener is online.
Hold up.
Here you go, chat. You're what? Hashtag charity.
You don't get this at any other charity. RJ doesn't
boy.
show up.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm dying.
All right, so now we got Big Bird here.
Trying to get past.
Big Bird, you got a Sesame Street already?
Yeah.
Oh, Big Bird's been taking the drugs.
This is Big Bird on meth. Don't do drugs, kids.
See, he's addicted. He didn't go to this. He didn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't a part of this organization. He really should have looked to
Jesus.
find help to write love on her arms.
Oh god.
Because among addiction, they also take care of self-injury, suicide, and depression.
Let's get going. See how
They've raised over $3 million for over 105 different organizations. They're a great charity. Big Bird should have talked to them.
All right, so we made it nice. We made it through.
Oh,
Now we're in
boy.
Ganataros.
We did it.
He does need help.
Land of water or no, this place has the most curious atmosphere.
Taking a dip in circumstances were better.
Oh,
Someone
boy.
DM him.
we have to push through for now. She on its way.
Yeah, I hear you.
We need help.
A soak and wait.
don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
Oh boy.
She's the one.
All right, so we're gonna go out of our way. We can't.
Sure.
We're going out of our way here to set up something in the future. So essentially, if we come over here right now, we can't do anything in this area. But what we do unlock is a fast travel point. So if we can unlock the fast travel point, because we do have to come over here after we essentially finish this land, it saves a bunch of time on the back end. So it's worth it for us to hit that fast travel point.
Preemptive fast travel.
And as you can see, now we have so much super porridge. We're gonna have it the rest of the game now.
It's good to know that we will not be running out of super porridge.
It's what the chat wanted, I know.
Chat really wanted that porridge.
They didn't have to use their words to speak to me.
They're sending subliminal messages.
Mm-hmm. I'm just an entertainer. What can I say? All right, so.
I remember watching one of your streams when you were running around here collecting one of the resources in this area. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I forget.
I think it was salt. I think you were after salt.
Probably. There's something around here, and I think there's a because I was trying to 100% everything on my first playthrough without like looking up stuff, and I'm sure there's like a fishing thing I had to do there too. But there's that whole area is, I mean, that's what we saw is only a fraction of it.
So we're supposed to meet there?
All right, so
What do we do now?
we're in Pelegion, which is the capital of Ganatheros, and what we find out is that essentially everyone here are like legit sheeple. No one's thinking for themselves. They're all like stone-faced and dead, and they're essentially just sacrificing themselves. Not at will, but not at will, because they're not really controlling themselves, but they're essentially sacrificing themselves so that
Not a slave.
Volron gets stronger. So everyone here is like, this is like the worst world that these guys have seen. They're like, oh my god, we really gotta stop this.
The waterway they're floating on appears to
Is the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance song playing the whole time? The collective conscious?
Not quite.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar.
Just kidding.
Oh, classic Law.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where
Good
the hell
old
did
Law.
No good.
What, did Law point someone else's dad out now?
Oh. Too soon. All right, so we just walk in the front door, you know, like you do.
This is my home now. I like how it just said Zephyr deceased.
Yep. The game really wants you to know.
In case you didn't remember.
All right, so this doesn't matter. This is just a timed thing. It's these thorns. So what we haven't touched upon is we met Shion because she came down and she's been trying to essentially what each land with they all have the different astral energy, and what they're doing is the run-ins are siphoning that into what they call master cores. So there are a total of like 5 master cores for like fire, water, wind, all that kind of stuff. And Shion is afflicted with what they call thorns. So she essentially can't get touched. Otherwise, these like thorns, not like this. This is like super bad. I forget why this is happening. But essentially, this dark astral energy comes out and it hurts anyone that touches her. So she's essentially like Rogue from X-Men.
Oh.
So we're trying to get all of these master cores to create, I forget, the Renus Alma or something, which is like they think can cure her. And it just happens that we're, you know, saving everyone on the way. So that's also, I guess, a nice thing. All right, so we picked up all that kind of stuff, which means we have to set back.
I did it. I saved the world. Gotta make sure that you have the right equipment here.
Yeah, because when we picked her up, it's like, hey, you found her stuff, but it's all the bad stuff.
I'll be
So.
okay.
Oh.
So we're just changing it up.
We have to take Volron out.
All right, so we saved her.
Those things
She was
that came
essentially
out of
like trapped in this like dark space. I don't know. It wouldn't have happened if she had talked to Right Love in her arms. So she still has her thorns, but we defeated the dark energy, and now she's back with us. But we still have to defeat Volron.
Open your eyes. This blind royalty.
And we find out that all these guards are pretty much just like the people. They're just blindly following Volron's orders. He's got a tight grasp on everyone here.
Well, that didn't feel great.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't like beating up people that can't think for themselves, but I guess we'll do it.
Their equipment will certainly far exceed those of any foot soldier.
I have thought about it. I just don't think it would be as fun. It's a lot more. It'd be a lot more menu heavy because I would have to spend all my like skill points and allocate them, and like actually have to think about which things would actually help me more. I think it would be a more difficult speedrun. I don't even know what the timing on that would be. I haven't looked at the leaderboard, but there's definitely a lot more to think about. There's a lot more to an 80% run. So I've never even considered going to try and do that.
Certainly wouldn't have any super porridge in that end.
Correct. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that sells it right there. I'm not doing it. I can't have super porridge. If I can't have a porridge that lasts more than 2 hours, I don't want to play it.
If you experience super porridge that lasts more than 2 hours.
More than this to stop us.
Perhaps they would try to exhaust us?
Hey, Xion. Do you, you know,
All right, so
what is it?
I think we know where we're going here. A little behind pace here. I think we'll be. My PB in this game was actually when I ran it for DPU back in March, and then
Everyone's still in one piece.
my busy season's in the summer, so I kind of dropped this game and didn't play it until a couple of weeks ago when I picked it up to de-rust it. So my PB in this game is somewhere around 3 hours 10 minutes, I believe. 3 hours 12 minutes. The estimate was for 3:20, and looking at my splits now and how we're doing and what we have left, there's not a lot of things that I can really mess up in terms of the path that we're taking, because it's pretty linear. So I'm thinking we're going to be pretty close to estimate. If we do for some reason happen to go over, we're talking like within minutes, so we'll be close.
Okay.
We're all right, Alphen.
You're so strong.
As I said during my run, the run that me and Matt had, it's not a
I wouldn't.
it's not a DPX without us falling behind schedule.
Yeah, 3:11:38. Yeah, perfect. So that's my PB.
A comfortable win.
But we are definitely not going to hit that today. I forget what these splits are off of.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
All right. So now we got to go to the other side and hit the other lever. Classic.
So you've pulled this lever, now you gotta go pull the other lever. They can never put them close. They only put them half a mile away.
Is this a joke?
I didn't want to trigger that, but that's fine. We're going to have to drop down again anyway, so that clears that. We don't have to worry about the second one. All right, so we came through this door first. We went to the right. Guess where we're going now? If you guess the right, you're dumb.
You're going straight.
We're gonna run into this wall for a while just to manipulate RNG. You're going backwards.
Yes,
We're just leaving. Yeah, we're just
we're moonwalking out of this place.
We had one more lord, and we said 4 is enough. I'm done. I'm tired.
I only count to 4. I can't do anymore.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Okay, so Alphen said, hey, I'm pretty lucky because of the way that this is actually working out, we're having a lot of battles back to back. So now you can see that boost gauge on the right is doesn't have a number now and is blue, which means we have max bonus benefit from fights, which obviously doesn't help us right now because we're max level, but they have anytime any of the characters say like really unique things related to that boost battle gauge.
A comfortable win.
And then every time you fight, again, it keeps filling up. It goes down the fastest when it's in the blue state because that's the biggest bonus. So it's really pushing you to keep fighting, but again, it doesn't really matter for what we're doing.
So it's like Guitar Hero, you don't want to use your soul gauge right away.
This game's exactly like Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Next year, I'm going to run it with a guitar.
Oh, jeez.
I'll run it with the drums.
The drums. Oh, God. The
3-hour speedrun turns into an 8-hour speedrun.
The next year's just gonna be like, okay, we're gonna do speed runs, but we're not gonna use the normal controls. Exactly. We're gonna set up a weird way of controlling the game.
I'm using a Dance Dance Revolution pad, guys. This is gonna be sick. I'm gonna burn calories for charity.
I am going to be using a noise registration system, and depending on what note I play, I will move in a certain direction when I play this flute.
It's like the guy in Call of Duty that plays with a recorder.
Yep.
All right, more dogs.
Oh, Batista's dog is here?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's been feeding him more food these days.
But wait, there's more.
Another one.
So we take this dog down, but wait, there's more.
How many dogs are there?
Well, you think there are 2, but actually, there's 1. It's a super dog.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Oh no, that part wasn't great, but
Say no more.
I'm gonna scream in this mic and try to beat Skyrim using only voice control. Oh god.
We're getting any closer to finding Volron.
All right.
I sure hope so.
So
When we do, there'll be hell.
we're gonna go to Volron.
Okay, that was like the first fight that actually they had permission to look exhausted, because that was the first actual fight.
Yeah.
Drink 1,000 scoops.
This area is the
That man be flying.
It's like Box McCloud and his cocaine. Kidding, chat. Stop it. He's a nice man with an amazing community. Does not do drugs. Or he's super awesome at hiding it.
See, he went and talked to the right level.
Oh boy.
Do we get him? I'm ready. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix
For those of you who don't know, that would take you to Mach 14 in 0.01 seconds. Jeez.
But wait, there's more Volron.
Wait, there's more than one Volron?
Nah, he just gets mad. And then we fight more. So this is the first time where we're going to do our super...
Oh, we just got a $20 donation from Casey. Much appreciated.
No comment.
Nope.
Nothing.
Uh-uh.
Classic Casey. Thank you, Casey, for the $20. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Glad you didn't take a mega nap. Now you can get her. All right, so we beat split. We beat Volron, and he's like, "Oh man, my fight money." And then so essentially he's gone, and we stayed here for a month to try and get the people, because essentially the people came out of their trance, if you will, but everyone's confused at how to be a human. So we're essentially just staying here to kind of help them.
How do I person?
Yeah, they're like, I didn't have to think before easier. I went I went the wrong way. Perfect.
They were shown the light. They do not like it.
I mean, that's essentially the big thing. They're like, well, it was so much easier when we couldn't have to think for ourselves. All right, dude.
My comment is that you guys are too cool for school. Thanks for doing charity stuff and being good people. Thank you so much.
Huh?
Someone in chat.
Oh, that's who just donated. Appreciate ya. All right, Shion's all out here being like, yo, check out this view. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but can we go?
Okay.
So the end game, which means we pretty much don't get to fast travel ever again. So that's super fun.
We take your fast travel capabilities.
Like, good job destroying all the lords. You're super strong, but you're not super fast. Gotcha.
Oh, PGA, why did you get that teleportation? Oh, wait, you already used that, didn't you?
Now we go to the Hanging Garden.
Ah. More deforestation?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see.
Hanging.
It's
So
just
it's art.
asking to be cut.
Jesus. Oh, boy.
If I can hit my head against the tree, then it's getting cut.
All right, no real backstory here. We're just trying to get the gang back together. And then, yeah, we're just trying to make sure that this place doesn't blow up.
Blow up. Jeez, I didn't realize we're in that dire of a situation.
Well, you never know. Those run-ins, you know.
Yes, sir, we have installed the system that allows our base to spontaneously explode.
Yeah, it's random. Low probability, but it could happen. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
If it hits a very specific number out of like 12 million, it'll blow up.
It's just a random number generator that has to be used once a day. If it hits the wrong number, it just world explodes.
You are a 12-year-old anime protagonist who has no concept of death and is currently on the way to God.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you know, this is the standard of our
That sounds like a Tales game to me.
Yeah, it's just the standard of JRPGs. You start off, you saving the cat, and then by the end of the game, you gotta kill God.
This guy's like, yo, people are stealing food. And I'm like, not on my watch.
It seems like the people
Yes, you did. Every JRPG starts off with punching rats in the sewers, and then you have to go punch God.
Makes sense to me. Okay, we can fast travel here. One of the very few times that we're going to be able to do it.
Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Are you really gonna search through this whole
That's what most people say about depression. I get it's not their fault, but it's annoying.
This sort of stuff's old hat for us by
Pretty
now.
much what Xian just said.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Or you use a rat to punch gods.
Let's do what we came here to do and get out.
Yes, yes.
Here's everyone's favorite part, backtracking.
Oh no.
All right, so this guy is still like, hey, I work for Volron. We're like, dude, that guy's been gone for like a month. Where you been?
Doesn't seem that way.
So we just kill him.
I think we're just damaging the town.
Not really though. You just smack him around a bit.
So that
And essentially what happens is Dol Halim says, yo, I'm a running lord. I used to run Eldimenancia. And the guy's like, oh, you're running? Okay.
Alright, fine.
And the guard's like, the only thing I know is Renin hierarchy.
Well, either way, solve the problem.
So if you're a lord, I accept your existence.
Exactly.
Oh, you didn't know it was...
Sorry. Oh, God, man.
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
All out here thinking about vacation. Not even talking about how he killed his dad, but, you know, whatever.
Not like we got the gold to spare for it, though.
I need a vacation. I just killed my dad. Times are tough.
I had a dad once, and then I killed him.
Like, wow, you gotta stop opening conversations with that. It's super awkward.
You guys got dads. Want me to kill him for you?
You got dads? Because I don't.
I got dads.
Oh, Jesus.
I take my dad wherever I go.
Yeah.
Where is he?
The
He's in the
suit?
suitcase.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet.
And I
All
help.
to stick around. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about
Oh,
it,
boy.
thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at
Oop.
times.
Close.
Not like your mind would
Why
wander
is your dad in a suitcase? Teenage angst.
things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that.
I think we know our new YouTube preview video.
That's why I want to do everything I can to help you.
Oh no.
Big oof. All right. So the most important part of the story is coming up right here because we get to tell a mom that her kid's dead. Which I lost job, but you know, whatever.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
No, see, Law handles telling kids their parents are dead. He doesn't handle
Oh.
telling parents their kids are dead.
Yeah, so essentially, this is an integral to the story, but we have to do it to forward it. So we're gonna go tell this mom that this kid's dead.
Former mother or son died isn't something
Don't even know how, but
Not us.
In my professional opinion,
That's why we have to find her.
the kid is dead. What's worse, one dad in one suitcase or one dad in several suitcases?
several suitcases. You know how hard it is to, how expensive it is to get checked baggage now? You ain't going on vacation with multiple suitcases. Shit, that's just irresponsible.
Rest is work.
Because that's the way people were made to think.
Better to have
about
one
every
big suitcase
aspect
that's
of their
overweight, over limit.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad.
Your suitcase is too heavy.
Sorry, my dad's.
What?
I know that.
You don't worry about it.
Yeah. Thanks, you get it.
Town to take care of her son's body.
We all been there.
There's someone out there. We should follow.
Torso and legs and luggage. Head is carried on.
That head goes on the rolling suitcases.
Oh. You put your carry-ons under your seat. Okay, Dad, you're gonna go down there for a little bit.
Oh, God.
That little speech you cave back there was pretty.
All right, so we went into the inn so that we could fast travel there.
He always like to look out the window.
If you call letting your emotions.
Oh God, we are off the rails. Hashtag charity.
Damn. Speaking of which, I should say that there's an incentive that's going to be closing in 15 minutes. The Shovel Knight Gold Armor.
Yes, probably.
Probably. No, it's literally.
There would be something, but not to this extent.
There's also Shovel Knight Shoot Faith. I don't really know what that is, but hey, there's. Oh no, that's gone. Never mind.
Oh, and the raffle.
We don't
too,
talk
you can
about that
still do
anymore. Oh yeah, there's a raffle.
Hey,
This is no longer a speed run. This is a comedy show featuring a speed.
Pretty much.
Oh no, we're those. We're one of those TikTok audios where they overlap a podcast on top of a video game content.
Yeah, right.
Instead of GTA stunt races, it's speed runs.
Oh boy. All right, so this is why we did that fast travel point. So now we get to go over here as opposed to running out there. We essentially find out that what we missed back there is that there was a big cinematic that showed this giant anchor looking thing coming down from Lenegus in an attempt of the run-ins, because now they know that we were pretty much destroyed their entire hierarchy down here, that they're not going to have the astral energy that they need. So they sent down this giant anchor thing into and like shoved it essentially into the core of Dana, the planet, and is now just trying to siphon it directly from the entire thing. So we need to go. We need to go to the big anchor to destroy it so that we don't have the planet blood dry of energy.
Yeah, let's take Dana out to dinner first. Damn.
Yeah.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, we needed that mushroom super bad.
Can't live without those mushrooms. Gotta get my mushrooms on, man.
More mushrooms. Okay. So need them shrooms. Huh?
Need them shrooms. You know, it's we gotta get the mushrooms, but also to make sure you don't run into the angry men in the cave. They're always there. I think those are Batista's friends, just chilling out.
They're just other wrestlers.
Yep.
John Cena's over here. Oh, that's not John Cena. I can see him.
Yep, he can turn invisible, so therefore it's not him. Not the real John Cena.
We saw Juan Cena instead.
Yes.
The John Cena that you get off of Wish.
Wish Cena. This is the Wish type John Cena.
Energy.
Rinwell.
Sinking in my chair. Oh boy.
I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Porridge still going. Super Porridge still going strong.
Yeah, gonna be close. I don't know if we're gonna have it for the rest of the run, but it's gonna be close.
Oh no.
Might have to cook again, guys.
Might have to get more porridge.
It's important.
We can't live without the porridge. Cooking with PGA.
Exactly.
It's on brand. It's on brand.
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
My fists are crushing it out there.
Paul's excited that he can punch stuff. Paul doesn't have a dad though.
We made it.
Oh. Just can break gods, but they can't bring back my dad.
All right, so this drawbridge brings us back to Cislodia. So now we've been across the freaking world.
He does need help. What kind of help do you think he needs? He needs help.
And these guys over in Cislodia are like, "Who the heck are you?" And we're like, "We're the ones that liberated you." And they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
What's up, bro? Yeah, that is right, Zethros. He needs help from Two Right Love on Her Arms. They help with those struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They exist to encourage, inform, inspire, and also invest directly into treatment and recovery. They've been helping for the last 16 years, and they've done quite a bit of work. $3 million worth of donations across 105 different charities.
Mahavar?
So clearly, Law should have talked to Two Right Love in Her Arms before dealing with his daddy issues.
Got angst to get there. I've come up with 2 t-shirt ideas in this speed run. Ladders are for chumps, and got angst, get therapy. They're just gonna be black block letters on a white t-shirt. I'm gonna charge $30 for them, guys. You can find them. Onlyfans.com/PGA Mexican.
I see that the interior
There it is.
Oh boy. All right, so we're now inside of the giant, what they're calling the wedge.
He tattooed Mom on his arm and then set off to kill Daddy. Do I hear DPX murder?
God, thanks for getting therapy.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
This is very different from the last t-shirt.
This seems strange. Like it could be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Oh boy.
I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made.
Or it's so. We're not.
Alright. This is a bunch of just nonsense. This is like my least favorite part in the run.
Oh no, there's more. New octopus type.
New octopus just dropped.
God just dropped a new octopus.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Oh, it's reassuring to have you around. That was almost too easy. No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
I really don't know some of these hitboxes. Like half of these things you think I wouldn't hit, and other ones I'd like go right in between them, and I'm like, what?
They're crushing it out there.
We got a big dog. We need to make sure that we do this so that we can save time in the back end.
Oh.
We got more mushrooms.
More mushrooms?
Right, here goes.
Those are mushrooms. Wait, are those mushrooms? They're like a hybrid. The flower octopi and the mushroom octopi fused together. I don't know what to do about this anymore.
There's a lot going on.
This is getting out of hand. I don't know if we can handle the next stage of evolution.
No fencing in place.
You know who's not going to evolve? Flaw's dad.
Damn, son.
He reached his final form.
He reached his final form. And he turned into a tombstone.
Dang, not the throwback hat.
Damn. Law's dad evolved into a ghost type, that's all.
Big oof.
Is this as valuable as I think it is?
See, I didn't run into these guys. That's some malarkey.
They got a really big hitbox.
We work well together. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
We do have a t-shirt, that's right.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Matt runs all that stuff though, so you gotta talk to him.
Alright, so should normally we can skip that. We're more worried about when we get towards the top here. There's another big fight that we can skip. Kind of important.
This could be useful.
Because those
Yeah, I'm
bigger
just worried.
fights take forever because you have to end them with the boost attacks as opposed to normal attacks. So if we try to skip this, nice. One more up here. More mushrooms, of course.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm just worried that they're gonna start getting crab arms, and then they're absolutely evolving to crab.
Easy peasy.
I don't know if we can handle more crabs.
How many times do you have to say that in your life? I messed myself up with that. Alright, that's what I get. That's on me. Sorry, guys. We're supposed to skip that fight.
Everything returns to crab. Oh no. Shit.
Alright, so now we're at the center of the score and we're gonna find out what's controlling it. Just another big octopus hanging thingy.
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I
Dad?
do know it's pissing me off.
Watch yourself.
Just every enemy we fight. Dad?
No, Law, don't kill him.
Technique. How are your weapons holding up?
Alright, we're closer. There we go.
Dad came home with the milk. Oh boy. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we are gonna be overestimate, but won't be by much. It'll be like 23, probably 325.
Yeah, but
Ish.
if anything, it should be easier. than
25,
the
okay.
Really?
Oh,
Well
oh,
then.
oh, oh,
Actually,
oh.
I've heard
Yeah.
it's easier to
At least we didn't
develop
get
muscle
double
aches
hit
when
with
going
that.
down.
I think this we can. Nope.
I won't forgive you. Far beyond.
We've turned the tables on
So there it was.
There are still more left.
Right.
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can. The heavens must be smiling.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
So now, because again, we can't fast travel. Why not? We're going all the way down here.
Why do they make you do that?
I don't know, because we're
Cool.
literally just going back to the ship, but you know, it'd be too easy for us to just go.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Are we gonna fight these things all over again? Then we gotta go all the way back.
Gotta fight all the enemies, just like.
Oh, skip that one. Let's go. Not that one.
I won't forgive you.
As impressive as always.
No, you got hit by the flowers. The flower mushrooms.
The heavens must be
Oh,
smiling.
whatever they are.
There's some sort of octopi, but they're either a flower or a mushroom. I don't know which.
Oop. That's not very much jump.
You're like, I'm going. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Guess I misread the
Jump
landing.
into the open.
Take the plunge. You won't die.
Aim for the bushes.
You know what I'm thinking? Aim with a bush.
A comfortable win.
Oh God. I think I have one more level, and then we can take the teleporter at least. So we got that going for us, which is oh no.
Oh look, there's Lost Dad again. I feel like that's a giant middle finger to Law every single time.
Where the? Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Look, all these people are alive except your dad, Law.
It looks like
He's not alive.
this is it.
Yeah.
And whose fault is that?
There's no avoiding it.
So what's this helping cope? Laglia you're planning to enlist.
What was that picture? Hold on.
What?
I'm fixing up the scene for the next run. That was an accident.
What?
A picture flashed on stream for a second there.
Nice.
Aw, are you tired, Hul?
All right, so now we want to go to Uzbek. Where the hell?
Go up here.
Now we can fast travel there. Good God.
That means so
Laglia. Feels like it's been ages.
It's very cursed.
Hey, Nate.
We've been here. Wait, hold on. You're back to the beginning?
Hey, Law, remember when your dad was here? And
This
you
used to be
ran
your
away
home
and
with
then turned him in?
This used to be your home with your dad. Too bad he's not around anymore.
Law must have picked up something because he is not in his towel anymore, so that makes me think that he's got other... No, they just put him in there. Good here. Yeah, and then... Yeah, okay. Good.
I was like, I don't want to wear the towel anymore.
Yeah. Like, come on, dude.
Let me wear actual clothes.
Have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
You guys want to rest here?
When am I used and got banned for a
All right,
month?
we're running out of porridge, guys. You know what time it is.
Oh no! Yes, porridge.
Big time save here.
I've caught a good
Yeah, can't play this game without the porridge.
What do you think? Hope.
Let's go.
Well, guess I'm off to bed.
Yes.
So this is actually turned into porridge percent, and I'm going to be the world record holder. So you guys are welcome. You're seeing history.
Indeed. Perhaps we should look over the menu again.
Porridge percent. Oh my god.
Still be hungry. It's quite hot here. The climate
Play the
feels
whole game
different
without
than
porridge
it's
running
here.
out.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
See, only a few people have succeeded at this.
Like to see anyone else try to do this.
Something feels odd here.
Hey, they can't do it.
That's right.
It's inhuman.
So we're back.
Therefore, I am not human.
Who thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Easy, Shion.
Wait.
Gotta run along this. What?
Just like it's the first time we touched. I said, easy. Girl out here being thirsty. I'm just trying to save the world.
Lady, we got way more important things.
Yeah.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything.
Oh, we're definitely gonna see lava
Don't get
burst.
so
Come on, dude.
paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
The people on the moon are giving this planet the suck, and it's not the good one.
Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah.
Oh god. All right. So now, this late in the game, we find out that Dolheim has a special power. He's a herbologist or something over here.
Plants grow instantly?
We can make plants
What if we use
grow.
this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer.
Took you that long to bring it up?
Yeah, right.
Left us in the dark the whole...
My face is starting to sting.
Nice.
My throat feels super parched.
That was closer than it should have been. Okay. And
Armadillo
then
was trying to...
I gotta remember two. The second one, not the first one.
Oh,
So
wait. Hey, you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
That armadillo was trying to touch your booty right there.
I said, no thank you, sir.
I see rocks melt before
Not today.
Watch where you're going.
This is a charity. We don't do that here.
Nothing left of us.
I didn't know you had that sort.
And he also, I don't know, I can just make molten rock too. I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff going on. None of it makes sense.
I can do a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. Hey guys. By the way,
we
you know, I've been with you for like two worlds, but I can do this thing. Does this help?
I didn't really think this was necessary, so I didn't bring it up till now. This helps so much. Why did you wait so long? This doesn't look like a boss room.
No, no, this thing.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes. Focus.
All right, so this is more of a time thing than anything else. This is one of the biggest bosses, aside from like the last boss, and it's also like the most anticlimactic thing ever, which you'll see. But
That's just a minion.
so we can't do anything until he starts doing stuff. So he essentially just generates enemies, and then we can like attack them, and then he generates enemies, then we attack them.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
This boss looks very familiar.
Say no more.
Well, it is
Just a water.
very similar to the first when we defeated Balsef, but we didn't really see that for long.
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Time's going great. We're about to be the first people to finish porridge %.
True, I'm gonna be a world record holder, so. I don't know if we've had that in this marathon before, but again, everyone is welcome.
I want you to legit submit that.
I need to ask the mods. I'm like, hey, can we get a new category?
Porridge %. That sounds interesting. What is it? What's it all about? You just had to make sure you have porridge the whole time.
Yeah. What makes it difficult? Did you hear what I said? You need porridge the whole time.
There's no way you could find that much wheat.
Yeah, exactly. There's a wheat shortage going on in this economy. No way.
There's no way. You're clearly overestimating the amount of wheat we have available.
Alright, so these guys are just gonna stand there, take those hits, because our party is smart.
They're very intelligent, don't worry, guys. This is the smart thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please.
RNG manipulation.
Thank you.
I only did what any other would.
I'll handle it.
Alright, you guys ready for the climax here?
Oh. Hey, the porridge makes enemies weaker.
Alright, so Alphen just gets angry and hits him once, and apparently he dies, so.
Yeah, we can't do a one-shot against this boss without the porridge.
Exactly.
He finally killed dad. Why do we keep killing everyone's dads? Law's like, no one's gonna have a
That's
dad.
the real
when I'm
speedrun,
done.
dad %. That's my kind. I'm gonna do dad %, and it's only until you get to that part where he dies. It's a much shorter speed run. It's only about an hour.
Dadless %.
Oh god.
There's only one real dad in this entire game. We gotta go until he's dead.
I mean, yeah, he's the only dad in the story. So there you go.
Went for milk %. Dad went to get porridge.
How could she just go off on her?
He couldn't find the wheat in this economy.
All right, now we got to talk to all these people. Xion essentially was like gonna leave us here. We've all found the ship, and she was gonna steal it. And we were like, "Hey, what gives?" She's like, "This is my fight, not yours." And Alphen's like, "We've been through so much." And she's like, "Oh, you're right."
You have to wait 20 years for the run to end when Dad returns. Long distance category.
Hey.
Dad restored %.
That's definitely more my type of run. Our run. I'm definitely doing dad % now.
Then let's go. We depart for Lennigan.
We're coming up with so much chat. This has been a very fruitful run.
We got porridge percent, dad
Well.
percent.
Longest away short. All right, so we got a ship, and now we're going to Lenegus, where all the Renans are.
You gotta fight them.
Oh, like, hey. To SGDQ, yeah.
You seem a little different.
Different.
Seems exactly what they, want.
When step bro percent.
Jesus. I forgot I had to talk to these guys.
That's a different streaming website.
Yeah. Onlyfans.com/PGMSU.
There you go. Is that a race to get yourself stuck? Yep. But it has to be in a spot where you shouldn't get stuck.
Exactly.
Or a race to find a stuck character.
Step pro percent. Just one NPC that's like walking in the corner.
Oh boy, this is right up there with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's laid percent.
What?
There's a get laid percent in Breath of the Wild.
Seriously?
Beyond that wall line,
Yes.
Jesus.
Because you spend the night with one of the characters.
Oh,
used to live no less.
nice.
So how many people are currently dying percent?
Hopefully
Oh,
less,
God.
thanks to Ray Love on her arms.
Right? With their outreach.
I should probably keep our heads down.
$3 million.
People freak out.
$3 million donated across 105 different organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Certainly hope there's a lot less people doing dying percent right now.
All right, so
At
we
least
arrive on
we-
Lenegus and we find out that everything is in shambles. Like, what the hell's going on?
I descended to
At least 2. You're not wrong.
Oop, we had to talk to this person.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, just less than 300 of them are 10K of all time.
That's pretty crazy.
We're real close, boys. Real close.
Not a heck of a lot of time left to donate. Get those donos in.
Yeah, we got this run. We got
I'm purposely trying to go over so that people can see some gold armor here.
Yep. Well, actually, old gold armor closes in 20 minutes, so
Oh snap!
you gotta get $50.94, and then you get
Indeed.
2 gold scored percent. Yeah, you got $50.94, and you get gold armor on Shovel Knight. But yeah, we just got this run. We have Angry Foot. Oh wait, I just got informed that 15 minutes has been added, so you guys got 15 additional minutes for
Let's
Shovel Knight
go.
gold armor.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, so the run started late. We are a little bit behind, but
It's not angry, it's anger. Okay, anger.
sounds like
foot.
someone has an angry foot now. Ox over there all hopped up on his cocaine.
You just got hit with tilted percent.
Again, jokes. Ox McCloud does not do cocaine. He's a lovely man with a lovely community. Crack. This dude is crack.
He's admitted to it.
Oh my gosh. There you go. Heard it here first, chat.
Just how much you were always there to support
Oh boy.
me.
It goes both ways.
Quack.
He be Quack.
Oh, I already did DuckTales.
We're doing it again.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know
Are you
you're
good at running
here,
DuckTales?
I
Yeah,
can
I'm
offer
Quack.
assistance.
Just turn on that DuckTales NES bonus game again.
Yeah.
Be ready.
I'll show you guys how quacked I am. Let's go. For charity. Oh boy. Alright, so from here on out, a lot of these fights are going to actually be more of fights.
Those soldiers seem...
Than like the one-hit shows that we've been kind of doing. Oop, sorry. It's after this one, so I am behind. I'm thinking... Oh boy. Trying to do too many things. Nope.
Oh, jeez.
So...
Yeah, I'm not certain how far behind schedule we are right now.
A box, I would say closer to, it's gonna be a little later. I'd say like 7.
Is that a kaiju in that room?
I'm trying to think of where the end is, how far behind we are. I don't know, maybe 30 minutes? Maybe a little less.
A number above 0. Damn it, Matt.
Yeah. Everyone's looking forward to Angry Foot.
No, you don't get angry. It's Anger Foot, remember?
Is Angry Foot like the prequel to Happy Feet?
No, that's the alternative reality where Liam Neeson plays as Mumble.
Oh, nice. Jeez. Right. Hearts eye roll. What's up, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in.
Schedule.
In my defense, I mean, we're gonna go over, but we did start late.
Yeah, we did start late. That was my fault and Matt's fault. So
I blame Matt. To me. Exactly.
I had to die 3 times. I died twice, so we both died in the end. It's fine.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp.
We're entering the forbidden zone, which is not a euphemism. This would be the get laid % of this game. I'm coming up with so much stuff, guys. I'm gonna be the world record holder of so many runs.
We're just gonna cut this thing down into a bunch of different runs.
All right, this is my dad % time. This is my get laid % time. This is my porridge % time. This is my new game plus % time.
All I can picture is you're just all of your splits are now going to be labeled a different %.
Yeah, exactly. That's the real speed run. It's 4 speed runs in 1.
This is porridge %. This is dad %.
Everything okay?
Get laid %.
Get laid %. I will break %. We had to kill Dad multiple times, but he kept gaining more arms. Dad, you skipped leg day, but you kept working out your arms. What the fuck, Dad?
We begin to understand.
Hey, Batista %.
Yes.
Batista %. Batista's dog %.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. All right, yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Liam Neeson's Nissan. Liam Neeson's niece on his knees on the ease on the Nissan.
God. You memorize that.
Horny jail %.
I want to look through that room over there.
Yeah, get laid %. I have to put everyone in the bathing suits. No, everyone goes in the towel. Everyone goes in a towel for get laid %.
Oh boy.
All right, so we come over here because Alfin's pretty much like, hey, I remember this because this is from his flashback. And then he realizes that this is where he was when they were using him for the ceremony.
Beach episode percent. Oh, fan service percent.
Skip this.
So when is the beach episode? I don't know. Just FPGA.
I mean, Kasara's in it right now. So
Kasara's been
technically.
ready.
Yeah.
And yeah, fan service percent is when we get to PGA's OnlyFans.
I'm just saying, you go to twitch.com/PGA_Mexican, you sub there, you get OnlyFans for free. 2 for 1. Sub for sub. I'm not plugging my own stuff, just saying.
No etchy Oni-chan percent. Oh god.
Okay, we want to go. Where the F do we want to go? Here. And we got a bunch of stuff, so now we got to switch this again.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, there's the carrot.
Percent. No. Stop. We are going down. Oh, the carrot.
Oh, there is a carrot there. Yeah, see the faux watering can there? So, she's fine. Okay, we're good. It was just him. I forgot there were actual weapons, not just, what do you call it? Whoa! Wait, okay, no, we do want to go this way.
Percent. Percent.
Jesus Christ.
They're going insane.
Come on, guys.
You all need to write love in their arms. Oh no, Lost talking again. He's gonna kill someone's dad.
Yeah, look at him. You can just tell by his eyes. All right, so behind them, these weird robot-looking things, we can see that Volron is actually still alive, and he's being captured here because they want to use him to make him sovereign, which is actually just a thing that these red women are using him for. But he thinks that if he becomes sovereign, he'll be like the most powerful thing in the entire universe, which is why he's doing what he's doing.
I think we are breaking the commentary percent.
Surrender. Fighting.
A little bit.
Are you two okay?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Seriously, I was not
Seeing as all the different percents we've come up with this area, clearly we're in Japan now.
Good God.
Oh, Japan percent. You hopped on that real quick. Oh boy.
All right, so we're gonna go back to our ship, and then we are at the home stretch. It's gonna be one final area. Well, there's a brief area before that, but that doesn't really count. I do have a ship. I got a spaceship. I have a rich uncle, so.
Is it Batista?
Yes. Fun fact, guys, Batista's my uncle. He's a super cool dude. Hopefully he gets cast as Marcus Venus in the Gears of War movie.
Did you kill his dad?
Did I?
I don't know. We didn't even kill his mom. Someone else did.
Fun fact, Law's voice actor is the same voice actor for Aaron Yeager. So, correlation? I don't know. I don't know.
I think Aaron's a big type of person who kills a lot of people's dads.
Damn, spoilers.
I don't know, man.
Hashtag spoilers. I don't know.
Hashtag AOT spoilers.
$50.
$50.94 for gold armor.
In this economy, that's a steal, guys. Jump on that.
I mean, come on.
Gold's
how
worth
much
more
is
than
gold
that.
per pound right now? A minimum of 5 to join the raffle. Yeah, guys, we got the raffle. We've got the gold armor. We're less than
porridge percent.
We got porridge percent. We got less than 300 to get into getting towards the milestone where we have raised a total of $10,000. We're at the home stretch, guys. We got like 3 or 4 hours left until everything's done. If you enjoy the comedy show with speed run in the background.
Yes.
Got Pogo percent, the best percent no one runs. Yeah, we got Pogo percent. Give them the ability to walk around in style, okay?
Yeah, Pogo in style.
Pogo in style. My apologies. We don't use our legs here.
Share the credit here.
Oh god. All right, so we skipped all those cutscenes. Essentially what's happening is we find out that those red women are like controlling everything, and they took the a master core, or like the Renis Alma, so we have to get that back so we can try and save Xion. Volron's being a real big D-bag, so he's still in the background trying to be powerful. Then we came out here, and essentially Dohalim came on like the Jumbotron and told the people, hey, yo, I'm a running lord. Everything's going to be fine. Let's go. And everyone's like, oh, okay, cool. So, pretty much what we missed.
Should we panic? No. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys know who I am? Yeah. Everything's going to be okay. Oh, okay. Thanks.
I mean, he says everything's gonna be okay. I guess it's gotta be okay.
Hey, the guy was a lord. He's smart.
There's no reason to worry.
Yeah, all the other lords are dead.
I mean, if he's living, clearly he's doing something right.
Exactly. This guy's smart. He gets it. All right, so you have all these side quests because everything's on fire, and we're gonna say, sucks to suck.
Don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
It's daddy.
Back to the shit.
He said it's gonna be okay. Oh no, he's dead. Dad, you're back.
That'd
No,
be the
son.
long game. I've been hiding it from you guys. He just comes back. The real dad percent.
The real dad percent. Dad restored.
Oh boy. All right. Last split. All right, so this red woman's out here just holding up our ship. Says, hey, we know what you're trying to do. You're trying to spoil our big plan. You can't do anything. So she essentially destroys our ship. We're kind of floating, and then we get controlled magically and sent over to this like weird little space station. Space. We're all over the place, man. This game.
Space.
We're about to talk to aliens. Like, come on.
We're on the moon,
Can't
man.
get over what we saw happening outside the starship. Okay, who's the wise guy?
Automod just jamming you up.
Automod said no. Oh, jeez.
Somewhere. Let's find
What the
them.
hell? Let's hit every option that we can. I forgot we go upper, after, the mid.
This place.
All right, so there's a dude that's on life support in here. This thing. The Helganquil is the race. They're essentially aliens. They're like these robotic alien things, and they're actually controlling everyone, is what we find out. So it's not the run-ins, because they're actually using the run-ins as puppets too.
Yeah.
So this guy's like, hey, I don't like what you're trying to do because you're going to destroy my people, but I'm going to die. I need you to do a couple of things. And we're like, nah, we want answers first. And then he's like, all right.
Oh, I see. So we're at the point where we should be playing the music master of puppets. So now, because we found them, you gotta kill them now.
We can't afford the rights.
Yeah, we can't. Sorry, everyone. We would be playing Master of Puppets, but copyright.
Can't afford to get DMCA'd.
Message Metallica, see if they'll let us use it.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Lars is a notoriously generous guy.
Tweet at Metallica.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna use. Can we use your song in a charity event for speedrunning?
If you mean.
Need an answer now at Metallica.
Can we talk to
Someone else did it.
Everyone's just gone their own way, huh?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
We're having a good time.
Yep. this Metallica percent?
See, now we have Master of Puppets percent. When we get to this part, I have so many speedruns. I am setting so many world record for you guys.
Sandman percent. Oh my god.
So we're essentially talking to everyone because that guy,
Well,
the guy that it's in the, whatever you want to call it, the Hell Ganquil is pretty much says, hey, I'll help you, but you got to do this for me. So I'm walking around talking to everyone to see what they want to do.
Ah, this is Mandalorian percent. I need you to do something, but I need you to do something else before I help you. You're gonna betray me during it? Yes, most likely. I'm in.
Yeah. Talk less. All right. You've already sold me.
We're 10 minutes behind right now and counting. Ah, shit.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be.
Is it too much to ask for
We're gonna be behind.
to talk like a normal
Yep.
person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry.
Yay! It's a real DPX now.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say.
Oh boy.
DogPoundSpeedrunning used an added permitted term. Ho. Nice. Hashtag charity.
Red baby and malicious metals. I'm in.
Good God.
Yeah, this doesn't start off as DPX. The first day we had world records and PBs. That doesn't happen. Nothing ever goes right.
Everybody get an
Exactly.
All right.
We must have fell through a time hole and we're in a different reality.
We had imposters. Yeah.
We had imposters.
Living in the darkest timeline. All right, now we're at the final part. So we're close, guys. We're close.
People do be acting a little bit sus. The descent into madness has begun, yes. No, hold on. No, this isn't madness.
So
All right.
this is Rena.
So now we find out that this is Rena.
Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dad.
It's a dead world because the Hellganquil have been farming it for astral energy, which is what they're trying to do now to Dana because Rena has no more energy. Mom percent.
Mom, is that you?
All right, so a lot of big boss or bigger fights that we have to deal with here, unfortunately. Not a lot that we can skip in here, so it is the end. Wait. But not. There's only 2 boss fights. There's like a mid-level boss or mid-world boss, and then there's the final boss. But it's just all like the bigger enemies, the bigger Batistas, all that stuff.
The bigger Batistas. I thought
Batista
we were
seniors.
Batista senior. Batista's dead. God, it's not a dragon or a wolf. It's Batista senior. I was worried we are gonna have to fight Solid Snake here. I was like, big boss. Oh no. I don't think we can handle RPG to the face.
As an elevator.
Oh God.
That apparatus.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Fighting the final boss of a game should just be called Metal Gear percent now. Because you fight
Every
the
game
big
is
boss.
a yeah.
Every game is Metal Gear. Well, if it doesn't have a boss, then there is no Metal Gear.
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
The elevator fight.
Mm-hmm.
We always gotta fight in an elevator.
Watching over me.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed it because I got more for you.
Such a harsh environment.
Here comes another one. I don't think I've ever played a JRPG that doesn't have a fight on an elevator.
I mean, is it a JRPG if it doesn't?
I don't think so.
You think that pit stretches all the
It's a
way
prerequisite,
down to
guys.
Oh, nice.
You start the game by saving a cat and then you're going off to kill a dog or God. A dog.
What?
God.
A dog?
Gotta go off.
Was it John Wick?
No,
Where's
that's
my
how you
John Wick
start John Wick.
JRPG? Yeah.
That's not the John Wick JRPG. That's how you start the John Wick.
The real dog percent.
JRPG.
You watch the first 5 minutes of that movie.
John Wick percent. As soon as we kill the first dog, that's John Wick percent.
Where's the what?
Unflappable.
Where's PGA and where's PGA is the prota? Oh, let's make our own JRPG where you're the protag.
Oh. Gotcha.
Oh, look, there's a new dragon. He's dead now.
A comfortable win.
Don't worry, there's more.
Damn it, Batista! Stop putting all your
Yeah.
dragons here.
Guy's real angry.
It's too many.
He's got a double-headed one over here.
But wait, there's more. Oh boy.
We are gonna miss all of this. So we don't have every fight, but we have most fights in this area. I got to like Rena on my first playthrough, and I was like, oh man, I'm so close. I was like, I'm so close to beating the game. It'll just be like one session like this on a casual playthrough because I was trying to get everything. So like going into every room and trying to get everything in this area alone took me like 6 hours.
Don't you know in JRPGs the last area of the game is like the hardest? It's not the hardest.
Apparently
but it's
it'd
the
been a long
longest area
time
of the
because I
game.
was like, what the heck? I was like, oh, I'm just gonna stream this. It'll be and I had to like break it up into like 3 streams.
It's just the longest. The battle is always the last area.
All right, so
Easy peasy. Ha-hoodle.
I mean, if it's any proof, Final Fantasy IX, the entire last disc, the story content of that game takes place in one disc and it's one dungeon.
Jesus. I'd be lying to you guys right now if I said I knew where I was going. I think we're going the right way. We're gonna find out if we get to the end and I'm like, I can't do what I need to do.
Here's John Wick percent. Except in this case, Batista is John Wick.
I've been doing really great lately.
You just recast him. I'd watch a John Wick with Batista in it. Oh god.
That thing has wings.
Do
Oh,
we
there's
wanna...
another dragon.
Oh, we don't want to go over there. We do want to go over here. That makes more sense. Alright, we're gonna see. You're not gonna
There's a
see.
lady. We're not gonna see?
I thought I read somewhere that they're actually trying to I don't know who owns the rights to the movie, but they're actually talking to AAA developers. They want to. There's talks of actually doing a John Wick game. I just read that article like 4 days ago.
Just before this event?
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so we're halfway through. This is the mid-level boss. I don't know. He's got like weird head thingies there. I don't know what's going on.
We're halfway through the game?
Yeah, we're only halfway through the run, guys.
This is actually a 6-hour run.
Yeah. Yeah, surprise. Yeah. Just wanted to throw Matt a curveball. We're going to be 3 hours over estimate.
We actually do need to have this event go into Monday.
Yeah, we're not leaving till we hit 10K, guys, so that's why we back-ended this. Yes, exactly.
We need more runs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to show you guys how quacked I am.
I certainly hope.
Otherwise, we're just gonna be playing Payday 2 the whole time.
I assure you all, I was merely
I
stating
mean,
the
3 more hours. That's a lot of angry feet.
We got a lot of angry feet coming in. Oh no, Box is gonna get angry again.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Oh boy.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Yeah, you guys got. Let's see. Based on our current estimate, let me take a look real quick.
Angry. Yeah, it's the same run. You just still watch it again. He gets 2 tries at it. Bonus game forward.
So we gotta reopen DuckTales, Matt. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah, Wolfman gets it. The real marathon. We just never stop.
This is the marathon.
24-hour a day, 365 charity event. No one's doing it. I think we found our niche right there. Good call, man. I'm in.
Oh, jeez, that's reopening DuckTales.
God.
Oh no. Yeah, it's reopened. It just looked.
Oh, I'm quacked.
Yes, DuckTales is back open, guys. You guys got 5 minutes to donate for gold armor. Otherwise, that's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's out the window.
I think we're going the right way, guys.
Informed. The big man has added 15 more minutes to the golden armor. So,
who? God?
Yes. God added 15 more minutes to.
Here's your bonus elevator. Let's go. Elevator percent. DuckTales is live again. Jesus. Well, it's gotta be at the end then. I'm already pushing back everyone.
We're just gonna do the closing ceremony while PGA is running DuckTales.
Yeah, exactly. It'll just be in the background.
He's gonna beat DuckTales while we're doing the closing ceremony.
Oh god.
Oh god. I don't know if this was the best or the worst idea to have me assigned for this time slot.
It's worked out pretty well. I don't know. You know, we got our comedy in, so. It's this story. I don't know how I was going to commentate 3 hours alone here.
There you go.
But we didn't need it. Now we got dragons just around here. This place is
this run is front page.
This is going from
it's everywhere. This is the main event.
Yeah. This is the mainstay now. I gotta do all 4 or 5%. And I'm gonna change my splits. And they're just gonna be the different categories.
All the different percent.
Exactly.
So as soon as we hit this split, that's the end of this percent of this run.
All right, guys, made dad percent. Doing good here.
Moving on to the next one.
Yeah. Oh, we got get laid percent. Here we go.
Or perhaps they simply thrive.
Oh boy. Oh,
right.
Another fight.
Rinwall is pretty much like, oh man, dark astral energy. That ain't cool.
I do not vibe with this area.
Pretty much. All right. Close, guys. Close.
Orgasm percent.
Again, that's at onlyfans.com/PGA Mexican. You can pay $5.99 like everyone else. I assure you, it's a very short speedrun. Oh boy.
Self-burn percent.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
30%. Oh god, I think
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines.
You're almost there.
everywhere.
It's
think
impressive to look at as a
we're gonna find out once we open this door.
But I sure
Nope.
wouldn't want to live here with all of this
Nope.
around.
Wait, hold on. Zephyr's name doesn't have deceased next to it in that title screen.
Oh,
Oh, are we
oh,
restored percent?
oh god. Who knows how this is gonna end?
The percent that can never truly be known if you have complete the orgasm percent.
I've been running that for years. Run counter on that one's pretty high, guys.
There's a lot of people on that category too.
Yeah. That leaderboard is rough. I'll tell you what.
It's real hard to get through, get to number one on that one.
That world record. That takes some, that takes some work.
Must truly be watching
Yeah.
over me.
Oh, more ladies.
Wouldn't be orgasm percent.
Without them. Oh boy.
All right, we got another lizard here. We are actually extremely close to being done here now, guys. So really not that much overestimate, but still over. And we did Starlight, so I believe, if I am correct, we've got one more fight here, and then we go out, and we should have the force field. If we have the force field, then we only have one more fight, and then it's the boss fight. Perfect. So we really are within the next 5 minutes or 3 minutes.
We got to the wrong door. Like shit, gotta go back.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I forgot. Zephyr needs to be alive for me to finish. I guess this is where we end it.
Gotta get the dad restored percent, otherwise it's not it. It's
Yeah,
not a
exactly.
GG.
The true power comes from dad. Fatherly love.
Damn it, Lost. Stop killing everyone's dads. We need their power.
Real dad of the friends we made along the way.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Well then, let's keep moving.
All right. So we did it correctly, and Zephyr is still dead. The force field should be down.
We did it correctly.
All right.
Zephyr's still dead in the force field.
Just saying.
Oh,
So we did it correctly. All right,
Zephyr's
now
dead.
it's time for Metal Gear percent, because we're at the end, guys. Get ready for it. And we're behind, so I'm gonna bet it all with that big. I've not been using that big HP eating move. I haven't really needed it. It doesn't save a heck of a lot, but we're gonna try it here, especially on this first one.
You can do an all or nothing. Does he still have porch?
I do still have forage.
Ah, we're good then. This is still porch percent.
Forage percent, Metal Gear percent, get laid percent, dad percent. All right, so now is we need to get close to try and do this. All right, we're gonna bet it all. We didn't bet it all. I got scared.
I'm gonna be
was close.
blatantly honest with you. I just realized where the health bars are, so I never knew if you were close to death this entire run.
It's right there.
I haven't looked at that one spot this entire.
God.
I've just been watching all the bars tick. I'm like, you'll never die. It's fine.
Yeah. Not necessarily true, but
Wait, what is the health?
at least we got healed there. That's huge.
Look at the right side of the screen, Matt. There's a health bars.
Well, it's also below me right there with all those other... There's 2 separate health bars. You guys are missing both of them. It's on the right-hand side of the screen and right under the character. It's double the health and you didn't see any of it.
Okay, I saw that one. I didn't realize. I just didn't.
Oh,
I knew that was
everyone's missing it. Good God.
No one saw the health bars on the right side. I'm not alone. I thought the bar was something.
I thought the bar was something else. No, the bar is just health too. And then the blue diamonds that are on top are the arts that I can use, so you have limited uses there.
That was the amount of porridge
That was
they had left.
Exactly. Alright, so this is the last part of the fight here, so we are going to literally bet it all here.
All or nothing.
There we go. This ends now. So that's the Renus Alma or whatever. So that's like the Mega Core. So we're going to use that to save Xion. Or are we?
Or are we?
Because guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Back again.
Volron's back. Being a D-bag.
Volron. Milk.
All right, guys. We are there. Time's going to be incoming.
Man, he doesn't look too good. It's over. Silver Anakin. I have the high ground. Oh, percent.
There we are. Oh.
High ground percent.
You guys. All right, milk and cigarettes percent. God. All right, well, we did it. That was 8%. Let's do Game Plus any percent. But we also got world record for dad percent. We got world record for get laid percent. We got world record for Metal Gear percent. And we came up with 2 awesome shirt ideas. So that was a heck of a run, I'll tell you that.
That was a great run. It's a great run for the charity to write love on our arms.
All right, we don't have to watch this. We're behind and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was Tales of Arise. It's very, if you haven't played it, it's a very good game if you like these kinds of games. Make sure we save here so it doesn't ruin everything that I try to do next time. Save, yes. Now we're good for the next one. So yeah, super fun game. Story's kind of all over the place. It's a little crazy, but that's, you know, it's an RPG. Tales of Arise, new game plus any percent. That was it. We were a little overestimate, but you know, it'd be like that. I have not been running this nearly as much as I was when I first started it. So when I was doing it for DPU, that was on the tail end of me running it for like months. And this is the start of me running it again after like a 6-month hiatus. So a little rusty, but we didn't forget anything huge. It was just a lot of little time things that we kind of forgot. So I have no idea what's going on percent. But that's it. That's it. We've got I think Angry Feet coming up next or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding, Box. I'm sorry. Angerfoot is coming up next because you guys hit that bonus incentive. That was awesome. I don't know where we stand on the other ones. We appreciate you guys being here. There's so many things you can be doing at any given moment. You can spend your time right here with us. We appreciate that as we do this for an amazing charity. So that's an unhappy leg. So stay tuned for our next run. Fox McCloud running Unhappy Leg. Appreciate you guys. Take it away, Maddie.